Discord decided to cooperate again. But I will. I'm afraid to do one thing now because I moved us. No, I didn't even move us. Like I'm still getting orange on here. It looks like. Okay, there we go. We're good. I forget what I said. Anything. Anyway, we are finally back, and I think we were dealing with Visser going upstairs, bumping
And
in there.
Shishay was talking to...
Yes, Shishay was having
Rex.
a conversation with Rex, which I made a roll for something, and Shishay kind of like focuses her attention to the half-elf who seems kind of scared and confused, but at the same time stoic.
Mm-hmm.
And not sure. It's like, so was Shishay fully aware that Rex was this boyfriend? Because I don't think Ryder said much to Shishay in particular. I'm trying to make sure I have her state of mind in check here.
I mean, she was there whenever Ryder says that's my...
That is true.
Yeah.
She takes an uncanny interest in him and just kind of says, look, if there's any way I can help you, I'll see what I can do. And maybe Ryder's thinking that Shishay was directing that towards her, but she's looking at this strange half-elf.
Can I do an insight check on Mrs. Shishay?
You may, certainly.
I don't know what she's meaning by all this. Here's my insight.
Tell me your number while I turn you down a little. Okay. Let me just counter your roll with an actual stat. Let's see here. Let's use... Well, for you, she doesn't want you to know her emotions. Alright. She seems to be relating to him in a different light than she would anybody else. Almost as if it was a familiar face or something. Or something about him reminds her of something from her past. Like, you've probably never seen this sign of her where she's, like, genuinely concerned.
Alright.
But,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go ahead and make my way slowly.
as you make your way into the backyard, Fluff rolls out of a snow hill, comes tumbling towards you, and just kind of like plows into you.
Oof.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, this is half the campaign now, guys. Just animal noise. It's a big break. Ooh, ooh.
I paw it gently.
He let you up, or yeah, Fluff. Fluff. I can't remember. Wait, female. She let you up.
Lets me. Yeah.
I wrote it there in a little circle so I would remember. There we go. Floof lets you up and she just kind of like prances around you all happy like.
In Freya's mind, she's like, well, somebody missed me.
Yeah, Floof did. But yeah, you're able to make it back. Visser is up the stairs, so let me move him. And Shishay at this time is like slowly letting go of the half-elf's hand, and then she kind of turns around, kind of like almost like she's embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Is she blushing?
I don't know. Are you?
Is she blushing?
You're not there, Lexi. You shouldn't be giving ideals when you're not there.
I'm sorry. I'll keep my 2 cents in.
Well, I mean, are you coming in or what? I mean, you could be there.
Yeah.
You could be there. I'm just saying. And Barb, what are you doing?
I lick Buck's cheek and then I head around.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't know if there's anything to really be done at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a scene that you're seeing here in front of you while you're oiling the sword with the elixir.
Holy crap, is this working now?
Holy shit, welcome,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, no, I've been stuck in this infinite loop of connecting, bitter-doop, connecting,
Yeah.
bitter-doop,
Yeah,
connecting,
All of us
bitter-doop.
did.
yeah, we were offline there for a little bit, so we stopped the stream. But you just showed up in just the nick of time. So, yeah.
Holy crap, I'm sorry guys, like I've been trying, and I've changed my region, I've changed my internet
It wasn't your fault. It was Discord. They crashed on everybody. So we were
Okay.
trying.
We were maintenance rank.
Yeah, we were trying Steam, but Steam doesn't like my microphone settings. So
I feel better now. Like I really do. Like I was concerned, like I was holding everybody up or being a drag on the thing.
I was wondering if you were. Well, I thought I heard your mic working there for a little while, but I don't know. You were just quiet when it was time to start. But,
Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. Sound effect.
Okay, we've all made it in. I think we're good at
yeah, well,
something.
Well, when you get here,
Maybe.
we'll kind of recap a little bit. So
Yeah, no, I'm in roll 20 now. So.
yeah. While you're logging in, I'll just kind of recap as best I can. So, let's see here. Oh, we read the letter that Ryder gave Freya, and I made Freya read it. And all the typo fairies were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I don't even know where to begin.
Hey.
Should I start at the first word or the last? I mean, maybe we should just start in the middle.
Okay,
I asked you if it
too.
was okay. You said yeah.
All right, so, but that was
Lord.
one scene we got through, and then she's starting to head back, and then we were in this one scene where Fizzer was like making fun of the half elf, and then Shishay kind of reprimands him for a moment, and then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go upstairs."
Good, Shishay did my job.
Yeah. Shishay's also
Awesome.
walked up to the half elf and said, "Look, if there's any help that you need, let me know, and I'll do what I can." And she took his hand when she said it. And in a way, she was like projecting towards Ryder, but at the same time, her focus was on him. And then she kind of turned away, and that's kind of like where we left, where Freya is slowly pawing her way to the front door.
Yeah, y'all hear a...
Somebody
I'm
get
gonna
that!
let him in.
There's
As far as
something
I'm aware, it's more bacon.
So Gideon goes, answers the door after eating bacon with the dog. Oh no, the dog's like laid up in your room right
No,
now.
the dog's upstairs.
Yeah, he's
The
rolling
dog is in a
bully.
coma.
He might have to make con saves. I don't know. Anyway, so Freya, yeah, he goes down there, unlocks the door, lets you in.
I jump on Gideon.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Wait, where?
No, okay, it's like this. You don't have to if you accept it and you want to fall. Otherwise, if you want to stand up, do it.
I mean, I'll do my best for him to stand up and be like, guys, there's a friendly animal at the door.
Yeah.
Wait, so direwolf form?
Yeah, and she stayed in her direwolf form.
Oh, I think we would all know who this was. To be honest.
Do it
I mean,
now.
I'm still gonna yell the same thing whether it's Freya or not. Because Gideon has pets, and pets are good.
Apparently. You can hear
How
it.
does Rex look like?
What do you mean? Okay, we'll go back to that. Go ahead. How does Rex what?
How is Rex looking? Is he calming down since Fizzer's? And I'm here.
Let me make a roll for that. After Shishay kind of turned her back and she's like slowly pacing away, he kind of seemed to be a little bit more at ease.
It's okay. I'm here to. I'm here. I'll do what I can to help. Get used to this.
Shishay finds her a spot near the fire where Bar is working on his weapon.
I like Gideon up. And I trot over to Fizzer.
What the hell is at the door? Oh! Is that a Freya?
Pounces.
Blah! Never gonna get used to these druids in the house!
Rolls on.
Quit! What the hell, woman? And he's like trying to push your maw away from him. Enough of that! You're not in scale form. This isn't as cool as it could be. You're gonna what?
I was gonna pat Rex on the leg and they'll say, I'll be right back, and I gotta go look at. I'm just gonna peek through this door and see what's going on. She quickly closes the door and runs away.
Whines.
Jumps on the couch. And
Hold on, I'll go get my weapon. And then he comes back
I'm
down.
not
Clatter,
face
clatter,
planted into
clatter,
the
clatter,
couch.
clatter. So, are we going to kill Ryder tonight? Don't look at me like that. I thought this was your idea.
She shakes her head.
Go back to bed. I had too much bacon.
Gives him a friendly push to the door.
Up the stairs, and then he starts to fall down. 3. Hey, quit it! Trying to walk here. Ah, my nose. And he makes his way up.
I scratch at the door.
Oh, the door opens. It's not like shut all the way.
Okay, then I push my nose into it and kind of peek in.
You can see Shishay and Bar just kind of like chilling to one side of the room. And then the half-elf and Ryder at the other side, sitting on the couch.
I slowly approach from behind.
I'm like burying myself in the couch, like
Why?
embarrassed. Because.
Typo fairies?
Just letting you know you're sneaking up on Bar that has a sword ready and waiting.
I push my head in between the two. Like,
Yeah,
Hi.
Shishay looks down. Oh, Freya's back. Don't attack Bar. I could tell it's her eyes. Plus, she's too nosy as a direwolf. I mean, look at that. And she just kind of like runs a quick hand over your muzzle and just kind of like pats you on the nose.
I lean in, like muzzle her hand a little bit.
Yeah, she just kind of gives you a quick pat. I think you got company. As she notices Ryder out of the peripheral of her eye.
She's just kind of sneaking up on and looking at Freya, like checking out if she's.
Anybody else want to do anything?
My big ass head kind of turns around and looks at Ryder dead in the eye.
Blump. Perfect height. Kind of have to like lower your head a little bit.
I put my hand out and wait for Freya to do anything.
Bite it off.
I lean and
bite it off.
slobber it.
I just kind of laugh and give Freya a pet and kind of wipe off the slobber on her. I'm glad you're home safe. I think it's probably getting time to where we should turn in.
I nod.
Shishay stands up. And she starts to walk towards... Where are you, Gideon?
It looks like the kitchen.
Gideon.
Gideon?
You're muted.
Ah.
There you go. Where are
So
you?
are we using the current map?
Yeah. We're using the current map. Like, I know you were in the foray, but I guess you were muted there. I don't know if you made any movement. So where are you?
I let him in.
Yep. And you saw the
So
horse.
it's probably going to end up following, so to speak.
Alright, cool. Yeah. Shishay kind of walks over to you and says, so I notice you do a lot of leather working. I was wondering if you can make something for me.
I can do my best.
It's nothing too hard. She pulls out a long katana that she has on her sheath. I want to seal this katana. And I was wondering if you can make certain straps for me to be able to do so.
I should be able to make a sheath.
No, I need to seal it to the sheath. I think it's...
Okay, when she says seal it to the sheath, I'm trying to figure out, does she just need a tight-fitting, appropriate sheath, or is there some kind of magical lock?
No, this is something to do with her culture. Like, she hasn't really explained any of this, but she's just trying to describe to you, like, I'm just wanting to tie the hilt of the blade to the sheath so that it is sealed, so it cannot be easily unsheathed.
Oh, like leather straps across the backside of the hilt holding it in.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too hard, and I've still got some belt that I haven't torn apart.
I don't know how your crystals work, but if it can be done at any time, I wouldn't mind having that, because I think I need to lay something to rest. And she kind of leaves you with that, unless there's anything you want to say to her.
Oh,
I was gonna whip it out and do it straight up,
Alright, that's what
and I
she-
did a nat 20 roll, so fuck yeah.
Ooh, nice. So, everything pertaining to Shishay is rolling 20s. Nice. Let me check your sip. There's some
It
sipping.
just leveled up not long ago, so this is just gonna be more progress on the
Yeah, pretty much.
leveling.
So yeah, you easily make what she's asking for. Some nice leathery straps that she can use to make this seal that she keeps talking about. I am going to reward you. Yeah, we'll do that. Do that. Because that's a critical. And she looks at the craftsmanship and she kind of looks at you and she kind of gives you a knowing nod and is like, thank you.
My pleasure. Hope you like it.
Alright. And with that, she kind of gives a side glance towards the half-elf again. And then she makes her way to leave. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, I believe.
We'll be here. I hope.
Yep, me too. And Shishay will make her way out for tonight. So, how do you guys want to resolve the night events from this point on?
I was gonna, offer my hand to Rex to follow me, and
Alright, where are you taking them?
I was gonna
Right.
take him upstairs. So no, not like that.
Alright, well, he follows you up. You show him a place where he can lay his head down, right?
I mean, it's gonna be in my room,
Right.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna
like-
cheat.
not like
Is-
weird like that though.
Yeah, I'm cheating relaying instructions since I can bridge the gap between animal and not animal. Like, I'm still in my human form and I can speak common during speech.
Okay.
Speak with animals.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of cozy up to the fire a little bit.
Like you had plenty
Yeah,
of time to
willing
think
to,
about this by the time he was starting to, or she was starting to show him off. What are you doing, Bar?
I'd offer my bed to the newly formed half elf.
You
I'll
have to
sleep
compete
down
with
here.
Ryder.
Since I have a big bed, so you know.
Yeah, he has a like the
You have the master bed.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know how you want to do it, but before you run up the stairs, I guess Gideon wants to say something to him, or what? How are we doing that?
I was gonna relay whatever instructions Ryder had, as well as inform our new friend Rex that if it, quote unquote, wasn't to taste, so to speak, like he couldn't get comfortable, to come visit me and I can try to patch his bed or make a new one during the night. Because I don't have necessarily stuffing, but I could make him a leather tanned wolf hovel.
Yeah.
Because I know some animals like to burrow in their warmth, so to speak.
So he nods at you and is like he doesn't know how else to reply at this point, but he kind of nods at you.
I mean, he can speak
well,
kind
yeah.
of with
Yeah.
my beast speech.
Well, with your speech, you're able to read his body language as well. Like, you can definitely tell he's in an agreeable notion toward what you're saying, and you get to
I
see...
mean, we kind of got him into this situation, so
Yeah.
it'd be our responsibility to not have him lose his mind.
Alright, so you take him up to the bar's room, then?
hey, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
since he offered.
Alright, so, yeah, he's got this big-ass bed. Nobody really's taking up any space in it.
Even the halfling in the bed wouldn't take up space, for fuck's
I
sake.
know,
There's
I
no
know,
15
right?
foot
That's what I'm
bed.
saying. So, like, I don't know, are you sleeping in here with him, or what?
I'm not gonna leave him alone.
I'm just asking. I'm not asking you if you're doing anything, but Alright, so the two
I
of
plan
you.
to take the couch tonight.
Alright. And Freya.
I
what are
would
you-
point out that the room next door is mine. That way, if he needs something, I can.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Trying to.
And trying to get everybody to a long rest. Freya, what are you doing? Freya? Lexi?
I think she AFK'd for a sec.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess, unless there's anything else you guys want to cover for tonight.
I mean, other than ensuring that everyone that I have previously mentioned, Rex, Lexi to an extent, has a decent enough night.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know some of the daily events have worn on her a little bit. She's displayed some, at least mild distress.
Oh yeah, that would be a shocker. All right, so we wake up the next morning. How do we want to start? I'm in debate here, but
I mean, if you can't figure out the goddamn door, I'm right at the door, so I'll hear it.
yeah.
I mean, if he needed something, he could just wake me up.
He's too proud for that.
Okay, I'm here.
Welcome back. Where were you?
Stupid Discord disconnected me.
Oh no. Alright. So, was there anything you needed to do before you went to bed that night?
No, I was just warming myself by the fire.
Alright. That's all I need to know. And with that, everybody kind of goes into a long rest and then wakes up the next morning. Yeah, I'm gonna play this thing. Alright. And yeah, you can hear, like, Rex got his hand on the handle and he's trying to move the door open, not fully aware that, like, his hand kind of slides the knob somewhat, but it pops back into place. He's not sure how to use his newfound hands to, like, push and pull and fully grasp things.
Yeah,
So-
I'm sure opposable
I see
thumbs are a
that.
new challenge for the boy.
yeah, he's like, what am I doing here? Like, the door's rattling as he's trying to do anything. So yeah, that probably wakes you up.
I would probably walk over and try to show him how to grip the hand and to turn.
So he like follows your instructions and he's like grabs it lightly for a couple times and then he finally gets a good grip and then finally he's able to turn it. And then he starts running downstairs.
Don't run! Be careful!
And now he's
I'm trying to turn.
Okay, so as he wakes up, where's everybody else at? Like, it's probably 7 in the morning. If you're staying asleep.
on the couch still.
So you're on the couch. Everybody who's in a room or anything would hear as he runs down the stairs, and then you would see him come into the living area where he's like going at the front door and he's like trying to open that door. It's like the lesson quickly got forgotten. He's like clawing at the door like a dog in a way, like trying to get out.
So I have two questions here, right?
Calm down.
What? What was that?
Anyway.
First order of business is, how long is this bacon delivery going on?
No, it's
It
over.
was the one time.
It's over. You still
I
probably
don't know if they
got.
brought more in the morning because we haven't, exhausted the resource.
I would say you have 2 full platters, and then they left after they realized that.
I didn't think the shoes would be enough.
But yeah, you got. So you
The
guys
shoes
are.
were more than enough. The bacon was gravy, dude.
Yeah, he's scratching at the door trying to get out.
I'm just gonna, put my hand on the shoulder and quickly open up the door.
How are you putting your hand on his shoulder? He's literally twice your height and some change.
Whatever. I
I get-
open up the door, but I'm
He
right behind.
darts out the door and he
where
goes
he
out
needs
into
to
the yard and he's like looking for a spot. He's like looking around frantically and he bends down and he takes a squat.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, over here. I'll point him towards the outhouse.
Too late.
Damn it.
Hope you got a pooper scooper. Because if you don't, that's a hot turd. You gotta,
And about this time, Shishay is walking up to the place.
Oh no.
My face is in my hands, and I'm like, this is my life now.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now you know what Shishay feels. This
Yes.
is my life.
Yep,
now.
exactly.
Yeah, welcome to my world. But Shishay is dressed a little bit differently. Like, you've seen her, samurai-looking gear. Now she looks like she's in almost skin-tight cloaks of sorts. Like, it still dangles off her body a little ways, but it feels like the cloaks are a lot more closer to her. Like, it wasn't draped as her other uniform that she, usually walked around in.
So she's actually dressed properly. I hate to say she was wearing sweatpants to work before,
No, she was...
but that's really the only comparison I can get. Less drabby.
What is it,
like
like a
loose
hakama or
clothes.
something like that? I can't remember the actual name for it. But, no, she's like in a dark-colored gi. And, oh, go ahead.
I know what I'm gonna do to clean it up. That's what I was saying.
Okay. So, yeah, she's starting to walk up the steps, and she sees Rex standing up from his squat. And then he kind of, ducks behind the tallest person, which would probably
Which
be
is
Freya.
absolutely non-existent at this point.
No, Freya. Which, a miracle
He
behold,
runs
yeah.
back inside?
No, well, Freya, are you at the door or what?
I'm
Or you?
cuddled up near the fireplace.
Okay, never mind then.
Like, I'm
So
all
yeah, you're right.
sprawled
You're
out.
right. You're right.
It's
you're right.
absolutely non-existent at this point.
So he goes find a bush and he jumps into it embarrassed. Shishay walks
It's okay, Rex.
up. What did she do? She looks at Ryder.
He had to go to the bathroom, apparently. I'm gonna cast Control Water. And there's snow on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, we
stuff.
did in fact have
I'm
a white Christmas.
Yeah, at least we did.
I'm
in
just
the game.
gonna melt some of the snow with Control Water and wrap it up in a ball of water and take it to the outhouse.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Shishay just kind of gives you this look like, really? Okay, whatever.
Look, it's the best way to do it right now. I'll show him later. It's early morning. I'm too tired for this.
That's
I go, where's the outhouse?
in the back. You should know. Otherwise,
You
what
would
have you?
more than know where the house is at this point.
Yeah, I would think so. Because like,
Yeah.
what would you be doing? Like going out in the woods in wolf form and taking a leak too?
I mean, Gideon's got a bedpan, and y'all can fight me on this, but like even Gideon knows not to shit the floor.
I would hope not. You don't shit where you eat, right?
You never shit where you sleep.
That too.
Never mind where I eat. But
anyway. So she kind of walks over to the bush and she just kind of calls out while Ryder's away. It's like, it's okay, I understand. Everything's new and you're just staying with your old habits. Let's go inside. If nobody's cooked anything, I'll see if I can get something on the... And she kind of
we still got 2 hours of bacon.
Yeah. She offers a hand out to him, and Rex just kind of like slowly comes out of the bush, and she kind of guides him in.
Under.
And
Look,
Ryder, you
I'll-
finish your job.
Sure.
You walk back into the scene where Shisha is sitting Rex down in a chair. It's like, you just stay here, we'll get you something to eat. And she's like surveying the piles of bacon. She's like, I guess that'll work. And makes a plate for him and anybody else who asks her while she's up. Anybody else want a plate of bacon? No? Just Rex? Here you go, Rex.
I mean, Gideon's having bacon. It is Gideon's Christmas gift, so to speak.
And
And I'm just gonna keep that up.
alright, so yeah, Rex is like looking at the bacon and he's like trying to bite down towards it like in his wolf form, and Shisha like puts a hand on his forehead.
Could I try to help him learn how to eat? Because, you know...
That's part of why I was keeping this up. Be like, alright, so here's how you bite and chew.
Yeah, so, you know, Shisha just kind of wanted to stop him from doing it. Hold on, there's a better way to do it than that. And then
Yeah,
she
I could
lets
probably have
Gideon
this up
and-
to you to help.
Yeah, and she'll let Gideon and Ryder take over from there as you kind of relate to him how utensils work. So, yeah, he's getting a crash course in
Oh,
living
you
day.
can make fuck utensils. I'm just telling him how to use his incisors properly, because
Yeah.
he doesn't have,
Oh, yeah, okay.
snippy
Well,
teeth. He just has bitey teeth now.
alright, so Ryder's teaching him about utensils. You're just teaching him, hey, make sure you chew it.
I'm all about ruthless efficiency at this point.
Gotcha. Alright.
Well, I don't use the utensils for bacon. But
You can teach him how to
bacon
eat
is a hand
soup.
food.
You can teach him
Yeah,
how
I-
to eat soup. That's your job. I'm just gonna show him how to get food in his face.
Don't want him to starve, that's for sure. Alright, so Fizzer clunk 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 every time he takes a step. His new weapon just keeps clattering against the wall on both sides. Clunk clunk. Ah, what's up, everybody?
Gideon think you need a better sheath for that.
Oh, it's in a sheath. See? It's in a long sheath. He's using it like a walking cane as he's clunk 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 clunk, but he's like carrying it around.
So he's doing this obnoxiously and or sarcastically?
Probably, or maybe not. It's hard to tell. Like, yeah, he's not trained in the proper carrying of it, but you know, he's
Gideon think you're using that wrong.
it'd be
Try
fine.
wearing it like this, and I will open up my robe and show the Manticore sword.
So he puts the Naki. Damn it! What the hell is it?
Nagamaki.
Nagamaki. I knew it started with an N.
That's just a big sword, right?
Yeah, this thing's like
it's
tower.
pretty much
So
just a big sword.
So he does what you said, it's like, well, and then the sheath is like right above him, and it towers so far up that he can't even reach the hill. He's like, Bar, I don't think this is gonna work.
I believe this is best for both parties. To be honest,
What?
don't.
I
worry
mean,
about
I'll
it.
rip out 2 more of my belts. It's a fresh day. I've got fresh charges.
Yeah.
Let's get a shot at it.
So we're
All right,
gonna make him a leather belt.
I'm gonna make 2 sets of straps, so to speak. One like attached, I guess, to his torso, and then one for like the backside of his trousers, or attaching to his belt or pants or whatever.
Alright, so using 2 charges? I'm gonna make that
I mean,
second.
I can make it 2 charges. I was just making 2 loops that would attach.
If
I
it's the
do
same product.
It's for the same product. Why I only expended one
Alright, so
roll.
we'll just do one. Alright, I'm just checking for XP. Fair enough.
I'm skipping out on some XP. I know, metagamey horseshit.
It's fine. It's fine. No, that's perfectly
I
fine.
do have an idea. If Gideon, would you mind making me a sheet that's no more than an inch long?
An inch long sheath.
Yes,
For
I
what?
have an idea.
That's like
I'm going to avoid all of the short penis jokes I can, but I'll do is bar ass. And
Well, it's
13
confusing,
because I'm
but-
chuckling hard enough.
Yeah, it's like, is this what you meant? And you're like, it might
All right. Thank you. And okay, so out of character, I intend to get this enchanted with like a very lesser bag of holding enchantment, to where he can just put the sword in the little bitty sheath, and the sword just goes all the way in.
I like this idea. That way, yeah, no matter how big the blade is, so long
So
as it can
he-
be sheathed in the thing, it's only so
I
long.
like that.
Oh god, I can see it. So he's got this long handle that's there, and people are like, "Oh, that ain't nothing." And he pulls it out, and he keeps pulling, he keeps pulling, he keeps pulling. Holy shit! Look at that.
No,
blade.
this is
I
straight
like
up
that.
magician's rabbit out of a hat.
I like this ideal too.
But I
Alright.
do like the idea.
All right, let's see what we can do with that.
All right.
I would like to have a small chat with the Freya.
Best wake her up, because she's sleeping.
Oh, well, I would.
You to poke Gideon for the wake up call.
No, I got this. You might need to
I
be
have
there,
an
Joe, just in
idea.
case.
I have a good idea, actually.
Is it a good idea?
No, I mean, it's actually a good idea.
Okay, what is the good idea?
So, if she expended her use of, like, beast shape to actually stay in direwolf form for the sleep,
No, she changed right back after it was done. Halfway through the night.
okay, that makes the bitey part considerably less terrifying. I'm just gonna put a fistful of bacon in Ryder's hand and
Oh
wave
my
this in
God.
front of her nose.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna walk
I
over.
told you I had a good idea, you ass.
Clang, clang, clang. Visors like follow him right behind. I gotta see this.
I know, I'll follow as well, mostly because is my idea.
Yeah, I'll crouch down. Well, I'll lean down a little and kind of just hover the farthest part of the bacon in front of her snoot.
Are we gonna boop the snoot?
I boop the snoot with the bacon.
Are you wanting to roll, or do you want to just do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna
roll a
I'm watching from this far.
Constitution.
I guess I'm like right next to her.
Yeah, I know you're dead up on, but I'm making sure I have a panoramic.
Your tummy is maybe a little bit rumbly, but not enough to wake you up just yet.
Yep.
You kind of like turn over to the other side.
Yeah, I flopped myself on the other side facing Gideon.
It's bacon, girl. How crunchy is it? I tried to like crunch some next to her ears and to, what is that athletics for?
Well, let's see here. So
I was gonna chuck a full-on couch cushion at her. It deals no damage,
So
Yeah.
from
except
the
like maybe surprise damage.
so from the stairwell,
Oh, shit.
from the stairwell, you can hear like a the and then the door kind of opens up behind you, revealing this overweight dog who just kind of waddled in, and he smells the bacon.
Oh no!
No.
I will try
Gideon?
my best. I'm outside.
You're gonna
Hide
run
behind Gideon.
He's like,
Did I already post? Was it last week I already posted this? Because I need to make sure.
I don't know what have we got.
Like, I'm going to try
I
to
have
make
an
that
idea.
scout bag.
You're gonna
Wait,
try
I
to
have
take...
an idea.
No, hold on.
As
You keep
best
talking
I-
over Razor. Sorry. So you're taking Pat's outside.
As best I can, yes, with him, going toward the bacon. I'm just gonna try to push him out.
Make a athletics check against the good boy.
I knew this was coming.
Pat's just such a good boy.
He is. He wants that
Already
bacon.
posted player tech.
You get dragged towards the bacon.
I'm now placing a bunch of strips of bacon on Lexi's, or Freya,
Where are you putting it?
on Freya's face.
Pat pulls his way towards Freya's face, and then all of a sudden,
no.
Freya,
Is he passing me during this?
he's trying to. Are you gonna do anything to stop him? He's got a bar trying to hold him by the collar. Like, come on now. Damn.
I'll have to. I'm rolling hot tonight, boys.
No, and so Pat, I'm not even gonna roll athletics against that. He just stops as soon as you get in front of him, and he kind of gives you this doggy look. He's like, "But it's bacon," and you got your B-sense going.
Like, I've already asserted dominance, so to speak. I'm just gonna point at the kitchen where there's two more, plates of bacon.
Oh, okay. He goes waddling into the
I'm
kitchen.
assuming Shishay won't fucking, kill the boy.
We'll get to that in just a moment. Anyway.
As he's been, told to go in the kitchen, I'm just going to leave him be. So.
Star, have you looked in player tech?
Yeah, let me look in there real quick.
Yeah,
This is what I'm utterly terrified of, by the way.
I didn't even want to click on this. I don't know what
No,
it
no, no.
is.
It's
You
safe
don't
for
have
work. It could go on stream and no one would freak out. But that is what I'm completely terrified of, because this is about how Gideon would approach it, too.
Damn.
And he's a bigger dog.
Yeah, no, Pat's is a bigger dog than that.
Oh no, what did I subject
That
you
dog's
to?
a bomb.
That's why I'm giving him directions and not straight up, grappling and taking him out.
Alright, so yeah. Bar tried to stop him, like, no. And he got dragged halfway across. She came in there and said, go back in there. And he kind of went back in there, and there's like
I
a
guess
moment.
It could have been animal handling as well.
Well,
but
it's
I
like
think
this.
athletics would be the best way to put up a wall and be like, hey,
Yeah.
no.
So
that
yeah, I mean, your athletics show dominance. I mean, a natural 20, I can't compete with that. No. Pat knows he can't compete with that. And anyway, Lexi, I need another con save. At disadvantage, since your face is covered. No, actually, with advantage. Advantage. I forgot we were doing it the opposite way. Yeah, you wake up.
Nat 20 con save, there we go.
You are aroused by the smell of bacon all over your face. Meanwhile, in
Please do the dog thing where you put the treat on the nose and wait.
Get it.
as you're thinking that, you can hear, "Damn it, Pat! What the hell?"
I dart up and like, what?
And the
Goes
bacon.
everywhere.
You're waving your face around. The bacon flies in 3 different directions.
I'm going to go to the kitchen.
I don't want to go to the kitchen. I do not want to go to the kitchen.
You see a struggling Shishay trying to pull Pats off the table. It's like, that tray was ours. You're supposed to... No, come on.
I'll go to another tray, get some bacon and leave.
I think we need to grab Pets, even with the bomb threat. I think we need to grab
There is nothing I can do to help here.
I love it.
Shishay even knows better than to touch the rear. She's like trying to fight him from the front, like trying to tackle him off.
I guess my dog's causing an issue. Pats, outside first.
Oh.
Anyways, but no, I'm just next to Freya with a bacon in my mouth. Because it has been revealed.
In what? In your mouth?
Yeah, I revealed that I secretly had loved bacon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I slowly pick the bacon off the floor and start eating it.
Hey Freya.
Huh?
Hi.
Hi.
Would you wanna go with a walk with me later this morning?
Go with a walk?
Wanna go on a walk with me later?
Wanna go walkies? Let's go walkies. Let's go walk.
I don't know. You got my leash? Where's the leash? I want to go. I'm going to drag you around. I'm going to take you for
I was gonna take Rex and teach him some simple phrases, but talk to you about some.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
I kinda turn a little red, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go finish the breakfast, and then she walks away.
What's wrong with...
Damn it, Ryder. What the hell? As you walk by.
I get up and slowly make my way toward the...
I mean, there was still more bacon.
I'm gonna make my
As you walk in
Where
there.
are you at?
I am in the kitchen getting bacon.
So from the platter that Pat's attacked, she is slowly picking out all the bacon that Pat drooled over and trying to make sure that if there's any edible pieces that didn't get touched by his drool. And she's starting to realize there's only going to be like 4 or 5 pieces on this plate by the time she's done.
Hey, Shisha,
Meanwhile,
whenever you get done with that, can I have a word?
I suppose. She gets to a soft half stack and she's like, I can't deal with this anymore, and slides the bacon down the table. That dog is gonna die of, what is it, heart clog? It's gonna stuff his...
he's gonna have canine diabetes.
Oh, he just blew the fuck up.
But
I rolled this con save at disadvantage for all the bacon he ate.
no.
I hope we did not need this side of the house for a minute.
Well, here's the thing. You told him to go outside, and you can hear...
No, I went with him.
Yeah, you can hear him coughing, and he's like coughing up a pile of bacon that he ate. Then he starts to eat it again.
I mean, I'm not going to stop him. I'm not fucking eating it.
Yeah. He's like, this is good bacon, though. Can't let that go to waste. I mean, your beef sense actually picks up on his anxiety. He's like, I can't believe I puked that up, but I'm going to take care of it right now. Watch.
No.
Oh boy, this is so numbing.
Bacon. It's got to be bacon. Only one thing smells like bacon, and that's bacon. Bacon. But there, bacon bits. Oh, so no, it's not bacon.
I like
What?
to think that Floof is trying to come over.
I hope Pats recognizes Floof as a dominant alpha in the quote-unquote hierarchy.
I mean,
Otherwise,
Floof can
Pats
just
is about
sit
to
on
eat
him.
shit and die.
Yeah, Floof could probably just sit on him, and he's like, oh no.
Now, if Floof wants to eat vomit, that's on Floof.
And sure enough, coming out of the backyard, lumbering to the front, we have Floof. And halfway eating vomit, bacon, and then it starts poking its beak over there and starts biting at it, and then all of a sudden you hear Pat's kind of let out a sharp as his nose gets clipped by the beak for a moment, and then he tried to growl at Floof, and Floof just went, who do you think you are trying to eat this bacon?
Yeah, I'll relay to Pats. This is a bad idea. We can get you bacon later if you really want it that bad.
Okay. He kind of walks away.
Would speak with animals work with Floof?
To an extent.
I think for the rule of cool purposes, yes.
Yeah. Like, to an extent. I would say he would still kind of understand his body language and words if it makes it easier. Yeah, I think we could say cool it is. I mean, he's still considered, an aberration of sorts?
Aberration.
Yeah,
I
a
think.
monstrosity or something like that, but yeah. I mean, he has animalistic features to him, so I think it would be fine. But he's like...
Yeah, Floof is basically an animal, but monstrosity is.
Yeah, he was made through
Talk to the
magic.
owl or the bear.
Yeah. Wow. Who do you want to talk to?
Who are you gonna call?
Who knows? I mean, seriously, I'm losing my mind with all these dang pets. Anyway.
Hey, you put him in the story for us
No,
to
there's
adopt or kill as we saw fit.
Absolutely, I'm proud of you guys. I'm not disappointed one bit. I just
That
like
must be a
whining.
warning for any beast we fight.
Don't leave any puppies. Got it.
We should totally get Danger Floof some barding. We can have an armored owlbear.
Well, let's see.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually.
Oh, Shishay.
I mean, I was contemplating staging a fight with Floof during the fight pit at some point.
We need to talk about that.
Because you
as
want to
well.
talk about excitement. How many times do people get to see an owlbear in combat and live to tell the tale for commoners?
Yeah.
Unless they haul ass at round 1, they're probably getting destroyed.
Danger Floof takes out a small halfling druid.
Easily done. At any rate, guys, so let's see here. Shishay informs you that she's done enough, and she kind of turns towards Rex a little bit and it's like, are you going to be okay? And Rex kind of looks at her, trying to think about the words she said, and gives her a nod. And then she'll kind of follow you off to the side if you want to.
Okay.
Bless you?
Ugh. Okay.
I'm just like, what's up with Shishay? I mean, I didn't know she was this. I thought she would be grumpy with, having to help take care of Rex and teach him.
I'm just glad he didn't ask me for an int roll when I was trying to relay to Rex what certain words, well, in his opinion, what certain sounds kind of related to.
Right. Well, I don't think it'll be
3
necessary.
cheers for...
Yeah, there's some other things that are happening, like the way I'm seeing it, and no, I'll leave it as a surprise. I ain't gonna go any further. But yeah, so he seems to be grasping at stuff as he's getting used to his new form. But Shishay is joined by Freya. So what's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you, or inquire a little bit about you, because I feel like we haven't really talked that much. And I was gonna...
Talking can be a waste. Or it could be a comfort. What would you like to know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, where did you come from?
Have you been to the far eastern side of Timor Kingdom?
I don't think I have, no.
Well, there's a land in the eastern part of Timor known, well, the land itself is known as the Doman Serva Empire. There I was raised to be a sort of warrior as part of our clan.
Oh.
It's a beautiful place, but it has too many bad memories.
May I ask what kind of, bad memories? Did you have, people that, I guess, picking at you, or what?
Not necessarily picking at me. She kind of grows a little solemn as she finds herself thinking about it now that you brought it to her attention.
I don't mean to make you look back on it, Shishay.
No, it's fine. It's... Nobody's really asked. Do you know what love is?
Yeah, I do.
It is perhaps something one feels one's full emotion into, and when it's lost, it has a permanent effect.
Can I inside her?
Yes, by all means.
I have a bad idea and a worse idea since I've dealt with Pat's situation.
Looking
22.
forward to it. You can tell that she's being cryptic. Like, she's dancing around the subject. But you know she wants to talk about it, but at the same time she does realize the pain that's associated with it. You can see actual pain in her eyes as she's just kind of relaying to you just this small morsel of information, as cryptic as it's been delivered.
Not to get any more personal, Shishay, but have you lost somebody you loved in the past?
We never did get the Wand of Smiles output, so something I could copy save.
This would be a bad time to be smiling for her. Well,
I know she's alone with Lexi, but I have the stick point at people.
oh yeah, I gave that to you on purpose. You know that, right? But she kind of tells, she's like,
Oh, I have something awful planned with that for at least one other purpose as well.
I'm looking forward to it. Truly, I am. But anyway, she continues her little speech with you, and she's like, so, yeah, I grew up in the Doban Serva Empire, and there was this samurai known as Mori. He and I kind of went back and forth sparring together, growing stronger in our chosen paths, if you would. And we were soon selected to help on an expedition that was further west into the untamed Timorian jungle to uncover some mysterious happenings of sorts. Have you ever dealt with necromancers?
I have not, no. But I've seen it.
We were sent to deal with some undead. Hits and run tactics. Make them guess where we were coming from. I excelled in this. My entire regiment was sent to exterminate as many as we could and advised to use the hit and run tactics just to keep the enemy guessing. This meant that everyone was dispersed in an encasing circle around the camp. Everyone was on their own. And there we struck, rushing in, decimating what we could and quickly escaping to reposition. And then this continued with success till a few screams were heard in the air that wasn't undead. My heart stopped because I thought I heard Mori. I went to check. There he was on the ground.
I'm so sorry, Shishay.
That wasn't even the half of it. Before my very eyes, he was reanimated. I was told, finish him.
I'm not going to draw any horseshit conclusions since I'm not in this scene, but it sounds like Shishay suffers a lot of what Samus Aran did with Adam Malkovich, her former CO.
Shishay, just know that you can count on me as a friend, and I hope you see me that way in any time that you want to talk. Whether it be in a group or me just by myself with you, I'm ready to listen to you.
I'll keep that in mind. I did enjoy our shopping trip.
I did as well. It was fun.
Last night I sealed Orko Moni. The great
What's
katana
that?
that I carried.
Oh. Okay.
Orko Moni can rest now along with its master.
Was that the sword that done it?
No, it was the sword of the samurai that I loved.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
I was foolish, though. as I try to follow his path. I shall try to rewalk the path I was meant for. And you kind of get the sensation that she had this revelation recently, as she's currently dressed in what looks like a ninja gi instead of the samurai outfit.
So she's kind of making a new path for herself, per se.
Or going back to an old path.
Okay.
Something that was meant for her, as she was foolishly trying to be a samurai for him. But, you know, yeah. At any rate, she's like, all that deed did was seem to take the joy out of the world, so believe it or not, I was full of emotion like you once.
Okay. I get what she, yeah. I totally get it.
Yeah, and she kind of just falls off from there. It's like, we'll talk more later. For now,
Okay.
I have business to attend to. Kind of.
You be safe out there, okay?
Oh well, you as well.
And I made my way back in the door.
And that, my friends, was Shisei's lament.
Malachi.
One second, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, if y'all don't mind, I have a few places to go around town.
Sure, where we going, boss?
Well, I need to see how much this would cost if I enchanted it. I'll hold up the, like, very short sheath.
Okay, that sounds like fun. Then where are we going?
I also do need to go to the guild.
Right, yep. We have, what, did we finish a job? I can't remember.
I believe we already did. We actually?
I don't know, did we?
I think we did.
Visitor doesn't
We
remember.
finished
because
We turned in our last job. I do know that.
Alright, so we got paid for that, right?
And then we had all the Jubilee.
I probably would go by the brewery anyway, just to check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we finished. I got the payment.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe we could have had a Christmas heist yesterday, but no, after last week, it kind of, like, screwed up my ideal.
But yeah, I'm gonna go to those three places.
Alright. Visitor will go with you. Do you want anybody else to go with, or is anybody wanting to go with?
The invitation's open. I don't care if they come with or not.
I mean, while I might have some kind of business there, I'm not sure. Because I told the guys, be like, hey, fucking come out to our fight pit and you can make some money.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to check out the fight pit too.
You know what?
Probably the
Bar,
best.
I'm sorry. You can go to the back, but Gideon's gonna do some things in the front.
Okay.
Cause, and I'll do a thing.
I need clarification, I think.
Okay, yeah, no, Gideon's definitely going along,
Oh.
and Gideon has a plan in mind.
Alright.
So Gideon's going somewhere, Bar's going somewhere. Well, let's kind of map out the day for everybody else, too. So what is Ryder and Freya's plans for today?
Well,
Me and Rex were gonna go for a walk. Yeah.
Yeah. I was invited to go with them, and we kind of need to settle up.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't forget to have Beast Sense and/or Beast Speech active so you can talk to the guy, people
Speak
who
with
are,
animals.
not me.
Everybody want to roll
I mean,
initiative
it's a
to see
similar
who
enough
goes first?
effect. I'm just saying.
Roll initiative. We'll see who goes first.
I don't want.
I mean, more than happy to let them go first.
Well, I'd rather everybody have a fair chance. Well, looks
Holy
like you do.
shit, Bar.
For somebody
I
who
know.
has decks, you fucking suck at initiative.
I don't like to go first.
Even I rolled better.
Yeah. So basically, we're gonna go with Ryder
Which
and
is good.
Freya because they get advantage because there's more than one person. So.
Well, I'm going with Bar. There's more than one person there.
Oh well, I thought you were
But
going
yeah.
by yourself.
I said Bar can go to the back, but I have something to do in the front.
Yeah,
We're going to the same place.
They was gonna split
Oh, see, never mind.
after
Okay, I
they
see.
reached their.
No, they still won the overall initiative. Mine came up to 20. Theirs came up to 27.
That's fine.
If you add both of our initial initiatives.
Yeah. So we'll do your scene second. We'll go ahead and see if we can't clear the air between Rex, Freya, and Ryder. So you guys are gonna go for a walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, go. Get out the door. Don't let the good door hit you or the Lord split you, Shisha says as she continues focusing on paperwork.
But basically what I'm going to be doing while we walk is making sure that Rex, is walking okay. He's not like trying to go down to his hands and knees.
Right. I need to turn you down a little bit more. Your mic is working really good. There you go. Before you walk out, though, Shisha kind of walks over to Rex and just kind of takes his hand and says, if you have any problems, let me know when you get back. He considers it for a moment, then he shakes his head yes. And then you guys are free to go ahead and have your little walk. What are you guys doing besides, the basics? Like, we know you're doing all that, but is there a conversation that's going to happen? Because that's kind of like why we focus in on the scene now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on this side of Ryder.
Which side?
You're right. I'll go right here, and I guess Rex will go on the other side.
Where is he at? That's Rex, by the way.
I'm pretty sure Rex wouldn't stand near
You never
Freya.
know. You never know.
Doesn't he recognize her?
Continue.
That's something we gotta get in.
Talk about.
We gotta get into.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have been just like watching over him, right? So you're just kind of making sure, okay, he's stepping on the right feet, he's standing up tall, he's not crouched over, he's not trying to go into wolf and just start trotting.
Okay.
You do see him looking around with new interest, though.
So, about last night,
Freya kind of scratches her head a little bit, not knowing where to start.
yeah, we're both standing awkwardly or whatever.
Well, she just asked you, we need to talk.
Yeah. Well, whatever you have to say to me, I don't know. She just kind of puts her hand on the back of her head.
Say, Ryder, you're acting a little bit weird around me. Do you think differently of me?
Well,
I can understand if you do. Just saying.
I was wondering if you never. I don't know. I'm not the best with words.
Can I insight that to see if I can read in between the lines?
I mean, I don't think he would be lying to us either way, right? I mean, go ahead. Insight and deception or persuasion,
Oh
whatever
shit!
you.
Never mind.
I don't think it matters.
I mean, you can fail if you want, or you can explain to her what she's trying to get out of you.
She looks like either way, no matter what you know, that she looks like flustered and embarrassed.
Is this something that we need to talk to? We need to talk about alone.
Well, I
Would
don't think
that
we
make
would.
you more comfortable?
Oh, can I incite that?
Go ahead.
You may certainly try.
I'm telling the truth.
Make a perception check while you're at it.
Perception.
Both
You
of
got
us.
good perception, so
It's insight.
26.
I thought.
You both kind of notice Rex trying to slip away.
who?
Rex.
Rex.
You know, that other guy that was with you?
No, I didn't hear who you said.
Rex is walking away from you. He thought he was
Yes, I
being
heard you.
stealthy, but now he's not. Because you both saw him.
X, where are you going?
He
I would
stops.
probably use animal speech.
Yeah, I have my speak with animals going too, so I could probably understand it better.
I was checking out the smells down this way.
What do you smell?
Breads? I don't know. Human food.
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is ask, point it out to us, and we'll go that way. Let's go. We can't. I want to make sure you're safe. That's why we're out here with you, okay?
Nods. And he kind of points in a direction.
Okay, we'll go that way.
And going that way leads you to a bakery. That's baking pastries. And other
Ooh.
lovely goods.
Well, I mean, I'm up for some donuts, or whatever
Yeah.
they have.
Donuts.
Ooh, bear claws. I actually had a bear claw yesterday, and it was really good. Get some
I'll
bear
go in the
claws.
bakery.
Alright. King ling ling.
And
two sprightly gnomes are
I-
working in behind the counter, and they kind of look up from their podium, and it's like, ah, be with you just a minute. And yeah, they're kind of like shuffling things around, getting pastries out, and one of them jumps up on a giant soapbox so that they're kind of halfway. Their head kind of like appears halfway over the display case, and she looks up, like rosy cheeks, black, bundled up hair, like it's kind of like frayed out like an afro almost, and she kind of looks up to you, he's like, so what can I get for you? We got all kinds of donuts, pies, cakes, anything baking, you need it, we got it.
I will grab Rex really quick, and I will tell him, point to what you want. We can't just take, okay?
He points at the display case, but he's not pointing at anything in particular. He kind of waves his finger down the whole line.
Any change left?
From what?
Well, we can't
Here.
get
Huh?
everything.
You got it already.
How much is it?
Or maybe we can.
You're not give me a pack of cigarettes?
After a while, I'm in the middle of something.
Time is.
I don't remember. What time is it, guys? Let's see. We're looking at 9. I might run down there during our break. I think after we close your scene, we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back. But, yeah, Rex is just pointing at everything. They're just kind of like waving his finger across the entire display case.
Alright. We'll take one of everything. Well, actually, 2 of the bear claws. Well, the 2 is for me. Do you want anything?
I'm good.
All right, we'll get that going right away. Start packing up a bag for you and everything and hand it over to you. That'll be 3 gold.
3 what?
Gold.
3 gold.
Okay.
It's a big bag. And
How heavy is it?
you can carry it. I mean, it's pastries.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, it's just pastries, but it's like a grocery-sized bag just filled with all these donuts, bear claws, a pie at the bottom, and a cake that's kind of sliced up, and all kinds of different goodies. You got a grab bag of pastries. And, you know, as soon as you get the bag, you can see Rex kind of digging into it, trying to find something he likes.
Wait.
What?
Let's get. We'll make a picnic out of this. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know the word picnic, but just wait a second. We'll find like a little area to sit, and we'll make sure everything is set out.
Hmm.
You can wait.
You didn't give me no change back.
You have a $5 bill, Dad.
Where's it at?
Wherever you put it. I'm in the middle of something right now.
Where'd I put it?
I don't know. Check your wallet and saving book.
Where'd I put that?
Wherever you put it. Sorry about that, guys.
It's not your job to track his stuff.
No, it's not. But no, anyway. So yeah, what do you guys? So you're gonna set up a picnic then?
Yeah, is there like a small park somewhere inside?
Probably on the outskirts of town, like close to where you guys live, but probably further north. Might be like an open glade close to the walls that you can
Like,
probably
say right there?
somewhere over there. I don't know.
Okay.
Like we can, like right now you're in like the center of town. But like if you go back to the house and then take a little ways up the north, up that other road that goes up past the cemetery and whatnot, you could probably find an open glade that you can easily set something out. But yeah. So for now, we're gonna.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if this is going to take much longer because he's going to bother the heck out of me until I go do this. All right, how about we take 5 to 10 minute break right now?
Yeah, so if you want to take a 10.
Yeah, it might take me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something I want down there real quick. But yeah, get you a drink.
Then it'll give me time to berate Ryder on stream while we go into quote unquote, off time.
So I'm going to have to.
I mean, I was gonna go make something to eat.
When you get back, buddy, you got an earful. And you better tell me you're back because this will happen one way or the other.
Alright. Give me about 5-10 minutes. I'll go ahead and put our BRB sign up and then I'll get everything taken care of on my end, hopefully. Alright, guys. We'll be back.
Go get me another drink.
Oh, yeah. Keep the stream lively, I guess. I'll be back shortly. BRB, my friends. BRB.
I figure it's been long enough. Bar, aka Rizard. We're about to have an issue, and I'm not talking small or manageable. Jefferson is going to need some convincing and or coercion to be like, alright, y'all have a point, and the destruction is, I guess, acceptable. And Gideon will straight up bankroll whatever repairs need done. But we're about to go around. We're about to go around like a fucking bad cop.
There was banana pudding, by the way.
Yes, that's always the best. Like, I'm giving you full-on warning. Things are about to go a little off the rails.
I know. I'm somewhat prepared. And how much do you think a feather duster with prestidigitation on it would be?
I don't need a feather duster.
See, Bar doesn't know yet, but Ryder and Rex spent the night in his bed.
If you know
Doesn't know what-
prestidigitation, I would go ahead and do that a half dozen times.
I'm not a mage.
No, I mean, I would foot the bill for a half dozen times. Be like, hey, we need you to do this things. Questions asked.
See,
I
Bard
just wanna
doesn't
be
know
sure.
that. Does Gideon know they entered the room together and never left?
Gideon knows they entered the room together, and Gideon didn't hear any crazy sounds during the night. But the question is, how clean do you want your shit when you get back to it? Because as far as I'm aware, outside of putting some clothes on the man, he is still muddy and messed up to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
For the record, to all of the viewers, you are about to see Gideon as Django Unchained, so to speak. Because Gideon has taken personal offense to the lack of response to the fight pit, which is kind of Lexi's job, but it was sort of my idea.
I will say, let me take control of the guild. Shadows we get kicked out.
I mean, if I
still
straight up
somewhat.
start a fight that ends up me versus Jefferson, you're
the
the new
Shadows-
boss. Gideon has the subtlety of literally a bull in a china shop. So it'll be up to you to decide
See,
where whatever happens.
The long-term plan is actually to take his spot anyway.
Well, plans might be accelerated because I very well may put a lot of people out of commission that he might need.
Like that's my end game. So
I'm back.
Welcome back, Lexi. And I hope you're fucking buckled up, sweetie, because things are about to go nuts.
this is just
Okay.
Just
Dang it, I need to go get my dog. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
but yeah, I've been playing D&D and I've been playing Thieves Guild.
Like, I have given you enough textual warning that I do not...
I know. By all means, do whatever you're going to do.
Because I don't know how many of them it'll take to kick my ass. But I know how many, reasonably speaking, that I can take out without a fuss.
Oh God, I do have potions on me, so we're good on that.
And, Bar, I hope to God you're going to tell Jefferson, we're about to see a change in middle management. Because I really do hate to use the standardized D&D template for this campaign. But we are 9th level. We are firmly in Tier 2, closely approaching Tier 3.
Yeah.
And Tier 1 is quote-unquote local heroes. Tier 3 is, regional heroes. Or tier, like, we should be known. We should be known, and we should be, I don't want to say feared, but respected. Because individually, we have all shown the capability to go and fuck shit up on a national level, almost. And seeing as we're quite happily centered in the capital city, and Gideon has not received even borderline, praise, that tells me we are vastly underestimated, and I'm about to shake shit up.
I will say the fact that, okay, it might have been a little weird if we never took part in that initial tournament, but we did, and you're a grand champion in this area, so.
Not only am I a grand champion here, I'm a grand champion down with, what the fuck is his name? I keep wanting to call him fucking
Andy
There's
Savage.
Ragnoff Savage, MMF, Macho's Mirth Fight Arena. And if it comes to a retirement fight, like the pussyfooting around I did with the Visser is not gonna happen. I'm going to straight up, like, just destroy him. Because the retirement fight will be death. To the death. And there won't be many rules other than, knock out the opposing fighter by any means you have necessary. So I can only
What are we
hope that
talking about?
Star has... Gideon's about to fuck some shit up hard.
Okay.
There's going to be
Ryder,
some
I
major
suggest you
changes.
sit back and enjoy the show.
What do you mean?
Well, Sunday you decided to off your character in a record time.
I didn't decide to. It was just me being tired.
No, you definitely decided to, and I don't mean that insultingly. I mean, you walked into a situation that was suicide and proceeded to commit as big of a blunder as you could. Like, it was bad.
I didn't do it on purpose, though.
No, Star gave ample warnings that this is not your side of town. You are not respected here, you are not wanted here, you do not know anyone here. And you proceeded to, I'm going to sleight of hand tumble into this man to try to take a weapon. By your lack of response, I assume you realize, how bad you messed up.
I know how bad I messed up already.
Okay.
Because I'm dead.
Yeah, no, you're dead. You're dead, and very... And I am, for the next 10 days or 7 days, however long, raise the dead, gentle repose work, trying to res your ass.
I think we said 20. So, a little bit.
I mean, I know I played that stupid, and I want to...
I mean,
if
you
I
played
could...
it to I give you full credit for playing to character. I am not mad at you, out of character. But Borden is just like, God damn it, we just met the man, and here he is, getting himself dead.
I'll be right back again. My mom just...
God damn it. I have so many D&D soapboxes to jump on right now. And if you think my guild soapbox is bad, just wait until Ryder gets back. Because, much like this campaign, I'm going to bill Ryder for the expenditure of resources. Because each day is a quote-unquote attempt at Raise Dead, since Star has given us the golden rule that I cannot permastasis and wait until the res takes. And on Sunday, you guys, by action, inaction, not caring, whatever, I can unilaterally disband the party. I have control over the books, I have control over the record keeping with the guild. I can just decide that so-and-so isn't a part of our group. They are not entitled to a share of the loot. They are not entitled to benefits of being in the guild. I can start charging them rent if they wish to continue living in this house.
I'd be fine with that.
Well, you're not a part of the group to begin with.
Part of the guild, though.
Hello.
You're a
but
part of the
that's-
guild, but you are not a part of the company.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just there for my sister. Was there for my sister.
Oh, are we talking about Sunday?
I'm back.
I've hopped on a soapbox and waited until you got back to keep things live, because I don't know if Deadpool's watching. God bless you if you are. But I don't know who's there or who will be watching the archive. So I've kind of enjoyed myself in jumping on soapboxes.
Oh, okay. As long as it didn't disrupt too much.
No, you're good. This was content filler, and I'll
Okay.
freely admit that. I'm fishing for whoever wants to show up.
Gotcha. Alright, so, everybody back or is still missing?
I think everyone's back.
Yeah, I'm here. I have food.
Yeah. So, let's see here. Bar, are you back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, everybody's here. So, where were we? Before I got rudely interrupted.
I think you were seen changing with the two druids because they were having their heart-to-heart.
Yeah, so you guys are heading on your picnic. No perfect glade where you can set up. So meanwhile, while all that's going on, Fizzer's following behind with Gideon and Bar. And you can hear this dragging noise every now and then. The little staff end of the katana sheath kind of clanks against the brick road or sidewalk that you walk along. Garnering a little attention, but
I mean, I figure Viscer's a known enough face. The guards know, okay, this particular kobold is with these people.
right. So yeah, he's getting some noticing as far as like he's not actual threat. He has talked to the guards a couple of times. He was trying to follow the law. So yeah, you guys are making. Where are we heading? So where are we heading, boss?
I think we need to head to the brewery first.
The brewery first. Are we getting something to drink? I'm thirsty.
I know
Yes,
have
sir.
other business to take care of.
I suggest you get a drink.
Okay, great.
I think you should join us. By the way, Gideon, I never went upstairs last night. Did Rex make it into my room?
Rex had a good night. He slept well, as far as I know.
Okay. By chance, did Ryder sleep in there as well?
Ryder was in the same room. I didn't
All right.
hear any shenanigans going on, but they were in the same room.
Thank you. Okay. Off to the shadows.
Her butler-looking front person is there to greet you. Oh, good day, Master Bar. Are we?
Hello, sir. Is Jefferson?
Oh, may I ask what it's about?
Business.
Let me go check. And he kind of walks to the back. Fizzer's like looking around at all the bottles that are hanging, on the shelves and everything. Why did
I'll
they
pay for whatever Visser chooses. He's
Okay.
not a wine snob or a whiskey snob by any means. But I'll pay for whatever Visser chooses because I have a plan.
Okay,
I'm going
so
to go find a table with
Yeah.
the side of the wall corner. sit
so Fizzer reaches for the bottom shelf because that's pretty much as far as he can reach. So he takes one of the bottles from the bottom shelf. You think this will be any good?
Visser, for what I have planned, that'll be perfect.
Oh, yeah,
Because
plans, right
it
on.
doesn't need to get you buzzed, but it does need you comfortable. Because you're about to see a side of me that not many people have.
Okay, so I should pour a tall glass. Is that what you're saying?
A very tall glass.
By the way, I would have taken the table easily noticed from the door to the back.
Alright, yeah, you're noticing him kind of going down to the end of the hallway, and he wants to. And there's like small back and forth talk, and if you want, you can make a perception and see if you can make it out any clearer.
I don't have observant, so no.
Oh, I'm gonna make a perception. You best believe.
I mean, it's vocal. About the best you hear is like, but when did he? And it's like just you can't quite make out the fuller details of what was in between. What?
It doesn't matter.
And then all of a sudden you hear a loud, "Fine, I'll talk to him." And Elizabeth storms out of the office down there. It's like, ma'am, no, Jefferson decided he wanted to go on a fucking hayride, so guess what? So Elizabeth comes strolling out with her hands on her sides and... So, what do you all need? You want to come on back here? We can take care of this back in the back if you like.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Oh fuck no.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. What can I do for you, sir? This
Bar,
is a good
now
wine.
is the best time to excuse yourself, and you will know what has been brewing with Hurricane Gideon.
I am sitting in the corner at the table, just drinking. So.
All right, Hurricane Gideon in full effect.
This is a good finish. Oh. So, what's on your mind, little man?
First order of business. I am passing the barkeep 10 plat.
Okay.
And I'm just going to tell her, if you like whoever's here, make sure they get out now.
Oh, so we're going to play by those rules.
Those rules aren't going to have any problem with me.
She kind of looks at you for a moment. She's like, hold on, let me make sure I got this straight. Are you threatening me? I want to know which rules we're playing by, because are you threatening me?
Your patrons have directly offended me. And I'm going to make sure that I'm not a person to cross.
Oh, is that where this is going? Very well, let me make sure everybody gets excused accordingly. Please, by all means. Jasper, get him out of here. And then you, go get the boys. Let's take care of this then, shall we?
No, this 100 gold is to scare the fuck out of the foot pads and be like, hey, fuckers, when the guild puts up a warning or a opportunity, shall we say, that they take advantage of this. And this is all relating back to the fight pit that relatively no one signed up to show for. It is a guild-sanctioned event. They're guaranteed to make money. And fucking no one decided that it was worth their time to appear.
No, rules were in your disfavor, and she's like, look, if you're mad because none of us had time to come and play in your fight pit, I'm sorry. But Jefferson decided he was going to take a whole bunch of goons and go pull off a heist somewhere in Smith-Vonica. So now we have to deal with his bullshit when he gets back. But hey, no.
Star.
What?
You've seen the subtext. And you're going directly against me, and I'm going to go ahead and say, like, come on.
I don't know exactly what you're aiming to do here, but at the same time, I mean, you want me to come up with
the fear of God,
I'm going.
AKA
This is
mess.
Elizabeth, though. She gives zero fucks what you do. She's like, you want to fucking be mad at Jefferson? Go right the fucking head.
I'm not mad at Jefferson. I'm mad at the guild's, opportunism. Like, they had a great chance, those that were not involved, to show the fuck up and make some money.
And she just tells
And
us,
I'm pretty sure other than the catering, the guild is not like, alright, here's a great chance for us.
She's like, alright, let me stop you right there. I don't know all the full details, but from what I understand, your fight pit is still brand new. Yeah, sure, we could have told everybody in the place, and yeah, sure, word has spread, but you're still unknown as far as this goes.
Star.
No, listen.
Star.
Unknown? We have a champion that runs it.
Let me finish.
Star, I've won the national championship with the Kazuya Festival. I've bitched the fuck out of, Bellevue, whatever it is.
Look, if you're going to do it in
not
character,
unknown.
do it in character. I'm not trying to take this out of character. What I'm trying to tell you is she's trying to give you... Like, if you want an insight checker or something, do that. But right now she's telling you, you're not... Like, you have a certain amount of fame, yes. But as far as the fame of your business, it's day one. It's still day one.
I mean,
you're not fully established yet. And you're throwing, because of the weaker roles for your advertising, you guys haven't even considered starting the next event. So she's like...
No, the event is scheduled weekly while we're in town. We've made that perfectly clear.
Right. And this is still like the day after. And she's like, look, it was the first night. Nobody wanted to show up. I can't help that. You want to be mad at me and Jefferson?
Investigation or insight is the wrong check. At this point, I'm looking to make a scene and put the fear of God on them. And I'll take an 11. They can be like, okay, something's starting over there.
She just kind of like watches. She's like, is that what you're going to do?
I'm purposefully starting a scene to be like, hey, fuckers, listen up.
Oh, they're all looking at you, wondering what you're going to say next, yes.
Okay, so we've accomplished that I'm here for a reason.
I believe that is perfectly honest. Isn't that right, guys? And about 16 other guys are in this room with you right now.
Let me scroll up. There's a performance check somewhere that I'd want to look at. I'm trying to dig up the D100 rolls.
How long ago was it?
It's
was it for the fight
not
pit?
on the sheet. Yeah.
That was like a roll.
Because we rolled in the 70s, like, it was a hell of a show.
Oh yeah, the show itself, but the show up was poor because you rolled low on your advertising. Like, it didn't garner enough interest, but the show was great. I mean,
because this is a borderline. Any publicity is good publicity at this point.
Oh, okay, I think I see where you're heading. Yeah, so what's the big speech you want to give them? I mean, they're listening to you and trying to make sure you're not going to tear their place up.
See, I'm not planning on tearing ass, but if anyone takes offense, I'm going to tear ass.
Yeah, they're waiting for you to say something.
I'm gonna look at these people like, yeah, this is a standard brewery, and I don't know much at Thieves' Camp, if any at all. But I'm going to more than, make sure that they know. You guys didn't show the fuck up for free money. You guys didn't show up for, a hell of an entertainment night, because I know y'all don't end up spending your entire time on the job.
One guy in the far back is like, I went and saw it.
Like, y'all have your time off. Y'all go and enjoy yourselves. And almost none of y'all showed the fuck up. So I'm going to challenge the, I guess, dapperest or most, the strongest motherfucker in this bar to a straight up fight. If anyone doubts me. Like, I'm here to make it known that I am, I'm here to kick ass and take names and chew bubblegum in those orders.
And you're fresh out of bubblegum.
I mean, I've got some bubblegum, but I'm still here to kick ass and take name. Y'all might have not come because you doubted me. Because you doubted my compatriots in the fight pit, because we did do the 2 versus 2, the tag team.
And I'm on pyrotechnics.
And Elizabeth kind of like, okay, I've heard you. Let me put it this way. Like, when we heard this originally, we were told that you'd be worth betting on. Bets were made. And we did make
I'm pretty sure Bar put a straight out bonus to all of those that intervened or joined in.
Yeah.
A discount bet.
Yeah, and then she's just like, oh, but you wanted us to participate and actually put our own blood up on the line. That might be a
No,
different
I
story.
wanted them to participate with their money that
Well,
they
they
were
were,
guaranteed
like-
to return.
Okay, so, like, I had a couple guys up there. I didn't send everybody. I took a chance. Yeah, we walked away with a
Like,
little bit.
I'm spitting mad at this point. Like, fucking shit.
And she's trying to tell you, look, we were there, maybe not fully, but we were there. Yeah, I went, the guy in the back says. That's our runner. Can't expect us all to be there at the same time cheering. That draws attention. We don't want attention, but we do like money. I don't know why you're so mad. Don't get it, but you know what? That's fine. We'll make sure we go next week for sure, won't we, boys? Yeah. And maybe we'll participate with blood.
I mean, the point wasn't to get them entertained with blood. I don't want to hurt any of our quote-unquote investments that we've made in the guild. The point is to make it known that we are not a losing bet. And that even if we win, okay, an individual might be down their bet amount, so to speak. But the guild will become stronger for the experience. And that's part of why I'm mad. It's like, you dumb fucks, like, even Gideon gets this. Make an effort, you get paid. You don't make an effort,
Good
you
vintage.
don't get paid. I don't care if they show up and throw a golden in the pit. Just having people to, be around is the goal. Because if there's a lot of people going this way, there might be some commoners coming with.
Well, I get you saying this
You
in
see
logic
it down the line.
outside, but, like, inside as far as the story is concerned, she's like... I mean, you stirred them up, so they're definitely taking a different interest. I mean, they were doing things, even though they weren't there in numbers, but,
Those who were on Jefferson's job to do things are excused from this. If you were busy, alright. The guild is a thing. But if they had free time and didn't show up, like, they get a concentrated, dough. AKA the fucking front row.
One of the guys just kind of goes, I'm confused here. Are you just mad because we all didn't want to show up or something? Are you assuming that we all didn't want to go or something? I'm kind of confused what you're trying to relay to me.
You're confused on what you would try to relate?
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking in a circle of sorts. Like, you want us to go, but you're making it sound like you don't want us there. Cause is that wrong, Elizabeth?
What?
I'm not sure.
What have we said that makes you... what have we said that makes you not want to come? What
Well,
exactly?
You're over here making a fuss, like you're our boss, like you're telling us to be there because we have to. And I'm like, I don't recall working for you. She didn't tell me to go. And I get it, you're an entertainment. And yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it every now and then. But hey, that doesn't change the fact I had plans doing something else, right, guys? Yeah, something was going on somewhere, right? Yeah. Look, you want us to come and visit? Maybe you ask nicer. But if you want to just come in here and raise some hell, you might just get hell.
Alright. I want Speaker to go ahead and straight up roll an insight.
Why would he need to do that?
For one, I want him to see the truth of my words, and for two, I want him to notice how close he is to straight up bitch smacking him.
He don't care. He's rolled a 6.
He rolled a 6.
He rolled a 6.
I mean, I'm being honest, so that kind of gives me a boost. But I'll take that. That's an 18 persuasion.
I don't think it works that way. Like,
I wanted him to, roll his own, be like, okay, maybe dude has a point, maybe dude doesn't has a point.
I think we're getting hung up on this scenario here. And if you're looking to, like...
No, Star, I'm spitting mad. Because
I know you're spitting
the
mad.
fight pit was supposed to be a big deal.
It was, but
it
it turned south for you, dude.
Hosted a fight pit.
Right.
With his friend.
Then how come you didn't illuminate how great it was? No, the advertising was terrible, dude.
The advertising might have been terrible, but I still have a point to prove. Like,
yeah,
y'all should have showed the fuck up and put money on the line.
Well, you proved that point. I mean, they're just now questioning why are you going on still. Like, okay, great, we'll do that if we got time. Like, if you want to boss us around and tell us where to spend our money, that's one thing. I mean, as far as they're concerned, as a mechanic, all of their, interactions, participation, like, this whole scene might actually give you an advertising boost for the next event, yes. But, continuing this scene as is might also have detrimental effects to where they don't care anymore.
Star, I'm not really going to stop you and say that you're wrong. But this is a fantastic in-character moment to go ahead and, throw down and be like, alright, Brandon Padfoot from...
Well, what do you want to do?
Wants to size up and square off.
Yeah, he's basically throwing his 2 cents at you, and he looks like he'll be the one that you confront if you want to make a scene on him. Because Elizabeth just kind of like jumped on the bars like, okay, let's see what happens.
And I mean, hell, I'll flat tell him, you want to throw some shade? Like, you and me, right now. We'll clear out a space in the bar, and we'll have a bout. Like, Gideon's spitting mad, I'm not taking shit from anybody. And I don't care if I have to be, the only voice. I'm going to be the loudest. Like, unless he was specifically requested for the job that the guild had, because the guild takes precedence in this matter. If he sat on his ass and collected a paycheck this week, he and I are going to go around. Because Gideon doesn't suffer no fools. Gideon doesn't...
Well, if you really want to know their personal agendas every day, they're not just working for the shadows. They also work the front as well. As far as you can tell, this guy's been lifting boxes and crates and making sure everything's been stocked by the way he's built. So he's just like, I don't want to throw down, but you seem to be throwing such a big fuss about this fight pit.
See, I'm mad because they don't recognize the opportunity for easy money. This is a guild that relies on currency. And they aren't supporting the currency.
Alright, you two, quit role-playing while we're role-playing. Alright, so let's see here. Now let this play out a little bit. So yeah, he's just like... This one guy, like everybody else is like... They're not taking sides or anything, but the one guy is like separated himself like... Well, what do you want to do here? You want to prove some kind of point to me? Like, he's still kind of flustered while you're flustered. Because...
I'm not flustered at all. I have a one direction path in mind. I will go through the resistance and meet them with equal, if not greater, force. they have the choice to either challenge, my point, or they can sit down and be like, all right, maybe those who were available did not make a good show. Because bars taught me the thieves can't hold bit.
Alright, so let's see here.
And brought me in.
Yeah, you're familiar with them and everything. That's fine. I get that. And the thing is like, we're blaming the low showing on them alone is kind of like ridiculous in my open ideal here. Because I'm like, why are you just blaming them?
No,
They're not
this
the
is
only...
the biggest crowd of people I can make a point to.
That's fine.
I can't go to the general shop and cause a scene and get people's attention. I can't go to the guild and cause a scene and get people's attention because the guild master will be like, hey, take that shit outside.
Yeah,
like, this is a place where rules don't quite apply.
Well, there's always some kind of rule, especially in the underground.
Like, this is me, getting on their ass for not, being like, okay, we could make some coin here. And we live and die by the gold.
So, yeah, you two are like dancing around the room, throwing shade on each other, right? Is that what I'm getting?
He's called me out for making a scene. I'm calling him out for being a pussy. But he, isn't good enough to actually man up and show up. Why
don't you
nut up or shut the fuck up.
Unless you feel like your character wouldn't be able to, why don't you make an insight check?
I've got a positive modifier to insight. Of course, the dice aren't in my favor as soon as I decide to make a character building moment.
Mm-hmm.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, so, he's purposely dodging you for whatever reason. Yeah, you think he's a fucking pussy. And about, this little standoff's just going. It's like he's waiting. What do you want to do?
If he is being purposefully obstinate and not cottoning on, I'll fully load up. Like, you think I can handle this shit? You think I can't manage, the fight pit? You think I can't do this shit? Take you and your best man, you and one other, and we'll have a go. I'll let the roll that shit, and I'll go with it. You think you can't do shit here? I'll roll to subdue, but you and I, you did a personal issue. 5 insight, like, I'm doubling down.
He just kind of like waves his hands in the air. He's like, I don't get this little. Like, he can run the business, right? He can run a business, yeah. But you expect me to show up because I'm a pussy or some shit? I don't know what you're on. About as soon as he finishes that sentence, the door opens up and this flamboyant dressed drow walks in. Long top hat and cloak-like, regal-looking clothes on. He's like, hey, what did I miss? Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
And I recognize it.
Oh, yeah, it's Jefferson. He just walked in from whatever fucking sewer he was in.
Oh, it's Jefferson. Perfect.
Yeah, and Elizabeth's already jumping off the bars like, you son of a bitch. What did I do? And what the hell is going on in the front of my foyer? Why are you all over here and not in there working like we're supposed to? What is going on here, guys? Tell me. Explain this to me.
I will happily espouse and elucidate all of my views on their non-compliance, non-showing, non-money-taking opportunity.
So what do you exactly say to Jefferson so I can reply to you in Kai?
I'm going to phrase this as diplomatic as I can. And what it's going to come down to is your men gave up free money on their off time when we had a sure bet and a sure payout to these people. I do not know what kind of guild you're running, but I think you're attracting the wrong folk who only go in when it's convenient.
See, so these guys didn't take you up on that offer, did they? Shame, shame, shame.
Like, it is absolutely no concern of mine. Like, I've won the Kazuya Festival.
Yeah.
I've won Ragnoff Savage's ring. Like, I've put myself out there.
Okay, I gotcha. I know what we're gonna do now. So this guy, and he points at the one that's been bellowing at you. We get him, right? In your fight pit. Next event. And I'll make sure every one of these damn boys go. You take him on, and you said, what are your rules? Like, you want to just beat the shit out of him? Because I think he deserves it.
I mean, I'd take a no rules fight where he's, the only out is the outside of the arena. One of us ends up 0 hit points, or none of us walk out.
No man standing? Or last man standing? No man standing, yeah, let's do that instead.
Yeah, straight up weapons, armor, the full 9.
Oh, did you hear that?
Like, dude has signed himself up for a world of pain, and I am prepared to deliver. 1 versus 1. No rules. Last man standing.
Last man standing. I like that. I might even actually go.
Because I'm willing to put the pit on the line. I'm pissed enough that these fuckers didn't take the free money.
Yeah, and Jefferson's like trying to smooth this over. He's like, I got to keep this place intact. So how do I keep a raging bull from tearing up everything? So yeah, let's put him in a fight pit, and then we'll join you this weekend. Was it? Tell me when it is, and I'll make sure every one of these fuckers are there.
What do we host the in-game in? Was it Friday in-game?
It could be Friday.
That way they had time to...
Yeah. So, like, we're looking... So...
We're looking 5 days out. Prove these fuckers like, hey, it's a guaranteed bet, and y'all are stupid as shit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so he'll be like, so next Friday then. You better get some training underneath them belts, and don't you dare fucking leave town. Right, boss? Whatever. These guys gotta get back to work. They gotta get the business going. Elizabeth, what the hell are... And then she gives him this dirty look. Alright, get it. I get it, okay? And then I'll have every one of these fucks come up there and see you. I'll get the word out better this week. I don't know what happened last week. Like, somebody felt deaf at the ears or some shit.
I'll make a plan. I don't care who the fuck showed, but that fucker, the one who was speaking up, better be in the pit.
You damn straight.
I don't care if he's an A or an S rank. Like, he and I, we're throwing down.
Yeah.
And we're throwing down full force.
Alright, no problem. He's been...
Because I already know I'm a triple S rank. Like...
Alright, so... Yeah, and the scene just kind of finishes up with you and Jefferson going over the small details of everything else that needs to happen. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about here, I'd like to go back to the other guys and see what's going on over there.
I'd like to talk to someone, but you can come back to them real quick.
There's some good vintage here. And the scene just kind of fades out on Fisher's little remark and comes back to the glade where you guys are just having a picnic.
Yeah, we're just nomming.
Nom 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 nom.
Making sure Rex isn't making too much of a mess.
He's got glaze all over his lips and everything, and he's like licking it off like a wolf. Other than that, he's eating normally. He's doing pretty good for himself. Every now and then his eyes get diverted to like a floating... Oh, actually, this is winter. Wow, you guys picked a weird time to go camp. There is literally snow on the ground for your picnic, by the way.
I'm dreaming
Of a
of
white
a white
picnic.
Christmas.
I've always liked the snow.
guess it
I
wouldn't
gather
bother
a
you.
snowball in my hand and like pelt Ryder in the face with it.
Oh, really?
Well, I think it's
Don't
time to
get
go back
getting
to the...
involved in this fight. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I see how it is.
Make an attack roll and let's see if you actually hit him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterstaff?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it's like a...
It is an improvised weapon, but I'm all about efficiency here. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, that hits my AC. Just hits it.
Yeah, your chest is covered with snow.
I'm offended. How dare you? And I throw like a bunch of snow in her face.
Alright, make a dexterity saving throw, Freya. DC will be yours.
5.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So you get splattered with a spray of snow. Point blank. No real damage,
I'll lick
but...
it off my face. And I kind of look at Ryder. Okay then. I'm going to attempt to pick Ryder up and toss her in the biggest heap of snow that I can.
Athletics
No,
check.
no. Hold on. I need to look at my
17.
squat, nimbleness, increased walking speed by... Wait, really? Oh, I got a +2 walking speed, so I'm at 30 feet. I didn't know that. Advantage on athletic or dexterity checks, so I have advantage.
Acrobatics. Or athletics, whatever you feel.
Yeah, my acrobatic.
25.
He slicks
Can I
out of-
try to pick her up and throw her into the snow?
You may try to pull her leg.
I am the cricket. That's a 22.
Athletics or acrobatics for you?
Acrobatics. Okay.
He
17.
pulls your leg out from under you and you fall backwards into the snow.
Okay, now I have a cold ass.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And Rex lets out an audible sigh.
Audible sound. What does it sound?
A sigh! An audible sigh.
Oh,
Like he's looking at this scene and he knows there's something important that needs to be talked about, and the two things that are going on are nothing what should be.
we're having fun.
And Rex isn't.
There's... Lighten up, Rex. I toss a little bit of snow at him.
I can't lighten up. I done this. Ryder.
Alright.
He probably feels uncomfortable with me being here too. Just saying.
We should talk about that perhaps now.
Yeah.
I'll kind of scoot in front of Rex.
I'll stay where I'm at. With
No,
my ass
dude.
in the snow.
Get over here. You need to be in this too.
Is your B speech
Yeah.
still up?
If not, I could cast it again.
Unless
It's
you
only-
knowingly want it up, I'm not going to go into anything he says unless you knowingly want it up. And you must keep
Yeah.
track of your spells.
I am.
Okay, so is it up?
Hmm.
Yes? No? I'm not hearing it.
Yes. It is.
This.
Click it.
Alright, and he's basically saying this one doesn't want to be here anymore.
Say that again. I didn't fully hear it.
He said this one didn't want to be here anymore.
You want to head home then?
Yes, this one would seek refuge. Snow doesn't feel like it should.
Snow doesn't feel like it should.
He's shivering.
Is there something weird about the snow?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's shivering now. That's what's weird about the snow.
Oh.
I gave him leather garments. I expended
Yeah, but it's
charges
still
to go ahead and give him clothing.
He's got clothing and everything,
Yeah.
but it's still cold outside. He doesn't have an official coat.
Yeah, let's get inside and warm you up. Sorry I didn't notice. I'm so sorry. Come on. And I'll lead him inside.
Yeah, I'm already making my way.
As you're making your way down the south road, heading back to town, or not back to town per se, but you have to cross the road to get past the gate. And as you're making your way, you see a very elegant carriage riding into town. There's a let's see. There's a, I don't know, he's like blonde hair, sandy blonde hair human, just riding in on his carriage.
Alright.
And yeah, that just makes its way across the street there. It just kind of catches you off guard because, one, it looks nothing like any of the other carriages in the region. Like it may be from a foreign land or whatever. Like it definitely looks like there's been some kind of like etchings towards the outer frame of this carriage that makes it look very.
Can I make an investigation as it goes by?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
It's got 4 wheels, a horse. It's a carriage. It's got.
Good day to you, I say to the horse.
B speech is up, so it'd be like, Konnichiwa.
Walks away faster because he doesn't know what the... That horse was speaking weird. It said a word I've never heard before in my entire life. Let's go.
Yeah, so you guys watch the carriage make its way towards what looks like the tavern in the middle of town, but you guys head back to your home.
Make a note of that.
There you can see Fluff. Why am I mispronouncing it? Floof rolling around in the snow. He's like buried in it for a moment, then he pops his head out. It's like, woo! Big ball of feathers and fur just wrapping around into the cold, icy snow, and he's just digging into it. Rex looks at him with
He
like
just appears to be having a good time.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's having fun, but Rex gives him a stink eye like, I'm so jealous, as he walks past.
Yeah.
But then you make your way back inside. Shisei's tapping her fingers, looking over some paperwork. And then she notices you guys coming back in. Everything go okay? And she's looking more at Rex than anybody else.
You gotta set this one down near the fire.
I'll sit on the couch.
We need to get him some winter clothing.
So you set him in there, and Shisei walks away for a moment. And you're able to have a brief conversation before anything else happens. Is there anything you guys want to talk about?
I don't have nothing in mind.
Within a few minutes, Shisei comes back in with a giant blanket and throws it over Rex. Must be difficult not having all that fur you used to have. Simple nod. And then Shisei just kind of shyly walks away from him.
Could we roll to see if we got him to learn any phrases?
I'll get to that. This is day 2.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, alright. With this scene pretty much wrapped up, I guess. Unless you guys want to have a conversation. I'm going to go back to Jefferson and the scene over there and see if we can't... My damn sending stone's going off. Hold on. Yes. What? Yeah, I washed the majority of the pans, yeah. No, but it just needs to be washed. I can wash that a little later. Alright, I'll do that when I get done here. I'm still busy. Bye. Sorry about that. I really should mute myself. My apologies. Anyway, back to the scene at the brewery. So, is everything satisfactory? Master, Gideon, was it?
Yeah, no, I'm not in a quantity here.
Say that again?
I'm not an unknown quantity here.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to deliberately act like he forgot your name. He was just trying to pay you respects with the master's part. So we'll have him come by Friday night. And you can beat the...
And I'm more than happy to, beat his ass down when it comes to that date.
And then he's kind of like turning to everybody's like, and we know who to bet on, don't we? yeah, we do. He's so fucked. No problem. We'll take care of it.
I gave him the easy outs. I tried to allow him to be like, alright, maybe you got a point. Maybe you're a fucking nut.
Yeah, you can prove your point to him on whatever day that next Friday, right? He gets the time from you and everything. But, yeah, that's that. Is there any other business we need to take care of here? He's kind of looking around to everybody in the room, and the rest of the guys scatter, leaving you guys out in the open still. Ah, Bar, how's it going?
Yes, Jefferson, if you come over here for just a moment.
Oh, anything's better than
that. From visitor to leave.
What? I just got started. Ah,
Just-
good.
just-
Fine.
Well, Mister didn't get shit done. He was drinking.
He's sitting at the table watching the old scene play out. He's like, oh, this is good vintage. All right. He said...
Yeah. I'll throw another flat down so Mister can stay in the front room while he drinks. I'm not afraid to throw some weight around here at all.
I was just saying, leave the table, not necessarily.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, yeah. He'll go over to, like, the next table over. He's like, well, you could... I didn't imagine you were sitting there with him, but yeah, he'll make room so that Jefferson can come over there and sit by you. All right, so what's on your mind?
Well, I would like a job.
Yes, we all would. You do realize it's winter out there, right?
Yes, and I will take any that you're willing to give. And I could potentially do this for free, but...
Well, you said
As a
free.
As a reward,
Uh-huh.
I intend to be made an officer this year. I've done several jobs, and I have scored much money for this goal.
I like where this is going out of character. That might be arrangeable. Might have to do a officer test of sorts. Maybe I'll include it on the next job. I'll just be
And my
straight
only
with...
superiors after
Oh, go on.
my only superiors after this are you and Elizabeth.
I think that can be arranged if things go satisfactory. How about... he's kind of like drawing up in the air to himself like he's trying to figure something out. And he's like, how about we send you to Jubilee Cove? And then what I want you to do while you're in Jubilee Cove, or Julian Cove, I apologize, the season, the holidays, it keeps rattling the brain. I keep thinking Julian. I think somebody confused me there a couple of times. Anyway, Julian Cove, I want you to go there. And this will be a bedlam job, let's say. I want you to swipe about 1,000 gold worth of items knickknacks, magical equipment. Achieve this goal by any means necessary and not be detected, and I'll write you up as an officer.
Alright, and are there any wood bodies? Be it as those.
I would rather you not kill anybody, but if you don't get detected, we shouldn't have a problem.
Alright.
Well, glad we could clear the air on that then.
And when should that be done by? If there was a time frame on this?
Well, with it being the winter months, I'm willing to give you a good month, because traveling in this shit is a pain in the ass. But if you're willing to take a month to get there and back, by all means. Let's put another timeline on it. Let's say by spring. Like, as soon as this shit leaves, as soon as we're done with this white shit, that'll be the deadline.
Alright. He said, so that occurred, he just said, Julian Cove, Bedlam job, and I have to get 1,000 golds worth of items. Did he say a particular place?
Nope, he's leaving that up to you. Nope, it's all up to you.
So he just wants to run the city.
Oh yeah, it's a city job,
Okay.
like just generalizing city Bedlam. And Jillian.
Okay, so I need to ask one specific question for myself.
Okay.
If I make an inn with a shopkeep, because this is a very reasonable, like, alright, I see what you did there, and it's not the worst.
What you got for me?
If I make an inn with a shopkeeper too, would they immediately suspect us as the prime thief?
Look, if you
Because I have a lot of money with no idea where to throw it.
they might actually, because there's some kind of shadowing that's always going on. I see what you're aiming for, but I think, like, legitly getting these items procured would be more legit. But it's up to you guys. It's up to be creative however you want. I'll be open-minded about it.
Okay, so I don't have to flag their attention with a massive buy offer.
Well, it's like, he doesn't want you to get detected, and saying that you're going to be there to steal their stuff, but we're going to replace it with my stuff so your stuff don't get stolen, or something to that effect, would be kind of like being detected.
I assumed the 1,000 gold wasn't necessarily for the 1,000 gold. It was a test of skill to get that much loot.
Yeah. It's to see what kind of loot you
Well,
bring
that's
in.
part of why I brought up my money thing. Like, if I make a massive purchase, and then they end up a little short on their monthly tally, they'd be like, oh, well, dude gave me a lot of coin and I spent it poorly.
Like I said, be creative with it. I'll hear you out whenever you decide to do whatever you're going to do. But he does want to know that Jillian Cove has been hit. And he will be looking for information, like certain people complaining about shit being lifted. So there will be, like, that kind of investigation. Like, they'll be listening for rumors and stuff to see how it's done.
Alright.
Yeah. It's a basic Skyrim, take
And
everything.
he only wants 1,000 gold of it. So whatever we get after that's profit.
Damn straight. Hell, even more than you supposed to get. Might even show even more. Like, hey, you're actually in this for yourself too. Then yeah, might actually show some promise. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much where that's at right now. So yeah, is there anything else you guys want to do here, or are we ready to move on?
I mean, I've made my point. Hurricane Gideon is still probably raging in the front room, but no one's willing to take me up on the ass beating that is sure to follow.
Yep. And Jefferson's eyes, it's like, definitely should save that for the ring, because that'll be good for business. So that'll definitely be something I plan for you next week for sure. But yeah. So after completing all
that
of
Star, I really hate the metagame, but I really do. I want it me and him 1v1. Fuck the Gith dude. Fuck Jack Sparrow. Like, I want me and him to square off.
what, Jefferson? Or just
No,
that one
dude
guy?
that was
Oh,
being
okay.
super vocal, like, y'all suck, y'all's group wasn't entertained. You gotta come back to me with some better results. I'm like, nah, listen, fucker. You can either get rich or fuck.
Well, that's up to them and up to you, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it just comes back to the mechanics of how we're doing it, and that's how it's appeared to you.
I mean, I don't care if I have to go each night to the brewery and have a few drinks and make myself known. These fuckers are gonna know that I'm not a pushover and that they better bring their fucking A game when they go to fight me 1v1.
Right. Which is what I will plan for next week, because I think the main thing that's kind of throwing me back is like, well, I don't have a guy ready for you out in the open right this instant.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just like,
I want to
these
be more.
fuckers didn't show up for free money. I'm gonna put their blood on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr.
So
Vocal is about to meet the unhappy street of Gideon Corner.
Yeah. So that's all situated. So yeah, anything else at the brewery, or are we done here?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I need to hit the Arcana.
Oh joy, another place I can cause a ruckus.
Yeah, hold on, you might not be alone this time. Let me do something real quick. I mean, he's good at these, but you never know. Okay, he's good.
I mean, I'm not gonna put him under my thumb, but I'm gonna make sure he knows.
No, Fizzer was wobbly, but he's able to walk normally and get to where he needs to go. That's a good brew there. Where are we going now, boss?
Arcana. Yeah.
This way! And he leads you the
I'm
wrong
going to
way.
be leaving it headed that way.
Oh, that way!
I'm just gonna let him go wherever he wants to.
No, he saw you turn a different way and he just joins right behind you. And with that, let's see. So you're heading to the Arcana. What's going on back at the house?
Freya's thinking about making a trip to the fight pit.
Well, it's not very far. It's like right out your back door.
Yep.
Ryder was going to try to tap on her bracelet to call up Mr.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Tapping on the bracelet, you don't get a reply. Not.
I'll tap twice again and start walking out to follow what's her face to just see what she's. Keisha, you're okay with looking over Rex for a little bit, right?
As soon as you finish that conversation, you hear this voice in your head say, "What the hell do you want? Who the fuck is beeping in on this damn piece of shit that's in this room?"
Hello?
It's a female voice, just in case you need context. Who's this?
Who is this? Who is this? Who are you?
No. You tell me who the hell you are first.
Look, you tell me who you are. Because I'm supposed to be calling up Spencer on this.
Oh yeah, and how do you know Spencer, huh?
Well, how do you know Spence?
Because
You told me I'm trying to...
Because he's mine. And he's not here. So where is he? Do you know where he is? I swear to God, if he's over there, I'm cutting both of you.
I just need to ask him a question.
Where are you? Where are you at right now?
Should I even tell you? Who are you? Tell me who you are.
No,
and I'll tell you
tell
where
me. No, tell me where you are right now, or else.
I'm Ryder, and I'm at Shandora, and I'm looking for him so I can ask him about us.
Make up a persuasion check.
That's 11.
Yeah, that's 11. All right. She
Looks like he gave me the stupid bracelet so I can call him.
That dumbass. Why does he keep giving people shit? She kind of like, okay, maybe you can help. He's been gone for a couple of days and he has not come back. I have no clue where he is, and he usually tells me where he goes. And now he's just up and gone. I can't even find Kiko, and Kiko usually flops around all over this damn place.
Do I know Kiko?
He was at your cell.
That's the ferret that found you.
Oh wait, Kiko's the
Ferret, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kiko. Oh, I hope Kiko's okay. He's so cute.
Yeah, well, neither one of them are here, so cuteness aside. Have you got any clue where they might be? Because we got everybody over here flipping over tables and chairs trying to find them.
Well, no, I haven't had contact with them since we left the Arcana last time. What were we there for? Oh, we found that That's right. I'm just like saying that out loud, thinking out loud.
Useless, and the thing hangs up. You hear a thunk thunk, as if something went into a trash bin.
I can try to... Oh, whatever. She probably can't hear me anymore. Stupid wizards. I walk out and check out what Freya's doing in the...
Yeah, that was interesting. Alright. Yeah, what's Freya doing?
I just want to go and look at the pipe pit.
Yes. You're out there at the fight pit. It's a little snowy out, but you can definitely make out the ring, the arena, and everything. Make a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm. There's a lone figure who's just like on the outside of the ring, like where the entryway is. He's just leaning up against the building. Like if this was the actual fight pit, and where would you be?
I would be right around in here.
If there was an entryway, we'll say like right here.
Okay.
Like you're kind of going around the building, and you kind of make out, like, say this guy right here is just kind of sulking around.
I'd be like in the background, like far in the background, and just looking.
I'm slowly making my way toward.
You hear footsteps behind you now too.
Do I see any of this?
Are you following?
Yeah, I was watching over her.
Alright. She hears footsteps behind her.
I quickly turn around and stare.
Maxwell's right there. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. I was just checking to see who's all out here.
Okay. And I continue walking to the figure.
And yeah, this guy's just dressed in like just plain black garbs, or brown to black. Oh, hey, Ryder, what the hell are you doing out here? It's cold, better get
I would
inside.
be like a good few 50 feet that way. Like
Alright.
far so I can see, but
Alright.
getting more
Lex.
space.
Alright, Lexi, what are we doing?
I sit not close, but a little. Like I leave like maybe 3 seats space between us.
Cold
Something
weather out
wrong?
here, huh? No,
It's
no.
very cold.
No. So, you're the white avatar, I hear?
Not an avatar. No.
No? Maybe my hearing's off. I was sent to check in on you.
By chance, are you, part of the Black Dragonborn's people?
Don't make me laugh. That's senile fool. No. I followed the red dragon.
I guess since you know of this white dragonborn, maybe I want to schedule a meeting.
Schedule, she says. Alright, I'll hear you out. When and where?
Anytime you choose.
Where?
Forest.
Location?
What is the locations near?
Well, you do know of the glade where you had a picnic. You could probably take them to a location close to a torn up cavern.
Yeah, that'll
And
work.
okay,
Meet at the, would you say local tavern?
no, a cavern that had been broken down.
Oh, cavern.
That caved in. There's
Do you know about where one of the abandoned caverns are?
I think I could probably find it.
Right there.
You guys kind of like spend time over the location so that he's got a good idea. I'll make sure to scout it out. Time,
Alright.
since you don't have a specifics for me, I guess I might have to come back and find you.
What do you say about sundown?
I'll make sure he's there at sundown.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to leave? Yeah, got it.
No.
No,
I was
no,
gonna
it's fine.
ask
It's
you
fine.
more.
Oh, you want to ask more questions? Then I definitely need to leave. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
I don't know how to specifically ask this, but I'll try my best to word it in a way that you can decipher. Not calling you stupid or anything. Just
I would hope not. Oh my god, what the hell? I am busy. What do you want? Not yet. I'm busy. Bother me in an hour or two, okay? God dang. This stuff will thaw out when it's ready. Alright, where were we?
Donkey Dong.
Yeah.
I'm actually considering about the avatar.
Well, I would
Do
hope
you
so.
know-
Do I know?
Do you know what this entails? That way I know to be ready whenever I need to be.
Well, from my observations of what happened to my master, you get this fancy little headdress. Kind of represents the dragon that you are to be the avatar of. Some avatars have gotten certain abilities due to their raised status, and some show no signs of it. But maybe it's dormant, who knows?
Okay.
Or maybe Tiamat just not give a fuck about him. Who knows?
Do you know anything about flashing color eyes? Because I have felt weird these last couple of weeks.
Flashing color eyes.
And at this point, you see Freya's eyes kind of flash.
I see. There was a gentleman dressed in black once that had eyes that just shimmered when he was angry. I'm not sure it's the same thing, but you ever run into a Danilo, I would think twice to ask him why his eyes glow. And again,
I don't
his
know who that is.
his eyes glow. They stay lit when he's mad, and he is nasty when he's mad.
Understood.
Now, that's all I can tell you.
Thank you for talking with me.
Sure. Anytime.
So, when about would you like to meet? That way I know to be there.
You said sundown tomorrow?
Sundown tomorrow would be perfect.
Then that'll be the time I get him there.
Okay.
Farewell.
Understood. Farewell to you. As we're walking away.
Yeah, he pushes off and starts trudging through the snow. Floof comes barreling by you, and he kind of like goes towards the guy, and he's like, "No, quit biting at my hip."
Floof, come here.
Ooh, ooh.
Floof.
Yes, that's my rations. No, you can't have them.
At this point, I'd like to walk over towards Freya.
And you can see Freya trying to pull Floof away as the other guy tries to make his escape.
I make an animal handling to get Floof's attention.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah, you do so.
19.
Yep, he like pulls back and he's like, "What? Do you got food?" Starts biting towards your belt, looking for your rations.
I give him a ration, or I give her a ration.
All right. Woo. And then we're joined with Ryder.
Is everything okay? I saw you talking to that dude over there. I didn't want to.
That's all you need to know. I'm
So,
walking away more.
alright.
Come on, Floof.
Woo. And Floof will hobble along with you. To the Arcana. Probably should. Alright, so you make it to Arcanium Spellweavers, where the Elven with the golden eyes and long brown hair with soft pink tips, Elvarina, is running it. How do you guys want to approach this?
Hello, I'm looking for a few things.
Oh, it's you two again. Or three?
I don't think visitors been
Or-
in here.
Okay, so in that case, she's gonna be like, "What is that? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm Fizzer. How you doing?" Oh, great, it speaks. Just like the rest of them. Okay, so what do you guys want?
Do you happen to have any, goggles that, would be able to, when looking through, you can see magical items?
Oh, that's an interesting enchantment. I don't think we do. No, that would be something that would have to be special ordered, and I'm not even sure it'd be doable.
Speaking of special orders, has the, teleportation, or the rather recall point, has that come in?
Coming along nicely. And we should hear something within a week. Apparently they need a whole week or more to enchant the item.
Alright.
But what else can I get for you?
Boy, this is the bitch I stole the wand from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
No. But go on. And Fizzer's there. He's like, this is fine. Drinking a little bit more out of that bottle. your kobold friend is drinking out in public and in my store. I'm not sure
Yes.
I'm comfortable with that.
Why?
He's a kobold drinking in my store. I'm not comfortable. What else do you need me to
I'm
tell you?
sure if I'm sure if he causes troubles, it can be taken care of.
What's this thing do? And he reaches for something random. And she just kind of face bumped. But no, what? And she's kind of like, okay, so what else do you need quickly? I need to probably deal with something here in a minute.
Do you happen to have an immovable rod?
An immovable rod. Let me check. She spends a little time looking, and she's like, I think I have one, but I have to go get it. And she's like torn between staying in the front to keep an eye on the kobold. So she snaps
If
her...
he'll allow me, I'll keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that. And she snaps her fingers, and this small 1-inch eyeball just kind of like floats there in the air and looks up and down the aisles, just keeping an eye on everything. And she walks to the back. Anything going on while she's gone?
Yes.
I'll stand there and watch Fizzler do whatever he's doing.
I
I'm not
figured
gonna
it.
stop him.
Alright, Gideon. What are
In
you...
my defense, I was left unsupervised.
This seems to be a going theme for Gideon, but that's fine.
So I'm gonna poke at her rather insistently.
On the eye?
And let me get back to the right Discord channel. For the record, those of you who are watching and not able to send direct messages, Star has a Discord that we all join.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are we doing another video? What are we doing?
I think you can actually, input pictures. And...
Well, I'd like to know what we're doing. Tamachi, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm getting the copy paste for the Discord as we speak.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. While you do that, I will look up prices for an immovable rod.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's like the 5th time I've been looking for it.
And it actually showed up today.
So the Discord PMs will come in at a second stage.
Okay, right now she's not in the front. But you want to ask her that whenever she comes back out, or?
I was gonna cause a little bit of a scene first with some books.
Alright, so right now she's in the back room. All she did was like put like the unseen eye just kind of floating there to keep an eye on everything.
Unseen.
Well, yeah, it's actually seen.
Okay.
Alright.
You got all that? Both of the, I guess, immediate DMs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, she spends a little bit of time back there. Fizzer is like reaching at random stuff. He pulls a wand out of one of the little shelf things and he kind of waves it. And the eye kind of wanders over there looking at him.
I will continue to watch him and do nothing.
I'm gonna point my wand at Visser for shits and gigs.
He sets the wand down and he needs to make a what? Shit. I think it was a 13 charisma?
DC 13 charisma.
Yeah.
I just output of it. Yeah.
I have it memorized. I wonder why. Hold on, let me grab his sheet real quick.
I mean, for shits and gigs, I gotta point the thing at a dude every now and then.
He starts to crack a smile and then he's like, Damn, that's a good meat. And then he quit smiling. And he notices the eye next to him. Are you doing it again?
Fuck yeah, I'm doing it again. Yes.
Hey, wait! Your face! It won't stop doing this thing. Help! 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 I think I'm choking to death. Ah!
Oh, fucking two. The halfling one rolled twice.
Oh shit! Help! I think
I
I'm
was gonna
choking.
start a tickle fight with him, but the halfling one has decided no.
He's like bouncing around
I
from you
still
and
want
just.
the opposing check. If he rolls worse, I still want the check.
There you go.
Fuck.
Stop it! That's not something we should do. My face, not my tummy. Quit looking down there. What's wrong with you? I'm smiling. I don't know why.
Are there any magical items on like display anywhere? Wands.
Just the rack of wands that are over there, and probably a couple of staves that are like in the corner.
I'll pick one at random.
Yeah, well, there's an eye watching.
I'll wave at it and keep picking up wands.
Alright, so you're picking up wands. Are you doing anything with them or what?
I will point it at the floor and like attempt to cast. See if anything happens.
Make an Arcana check.
I don't think I'm good at these.
Nope, nothing happens. You aim it down there, you just makes a whiffing noise as the stick goes through the air.
Alright.
The lady comes back from the back and Visitor is like screaming, I can't stop smiling! What's making me so happy? I don't get it! And then the lady like face palms a bit. She puts the rod on the table and tells you 5,000 gold.
5,000?
Yep.
Are you sure we can't go down in price? Maybe.
Wait, is this my time to chime in?
Well, she's talking to Bar. If you want to chime in, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. He might, but I don't know.
Well, the second part of my quote unquote no, I don't say offspring, but my springboard, that's still a 10. But I want to buy all of these things. These things include the wand that I recognize is very similar to the one I left at home.
Uh-huh. And that's all you have is the wand?
Well, I was also going to try to buy Lexi a bag of holding since I have 2.
I think she has one now, though. Didn't you give her one already?
Yeah, she does.
She was supposed to have one, but then I didn't give it to her.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So she quote unquote has one, but doesn't actually have one.
Alright, so you're
If
trying
that makes sense.
So you're just... Alright, for the moment, though, you're trying to get another bottomless bag, or bag of holding, and a wand?
I mean, whether it be, what was it, Huford's private bag or Mordecai. I know it's Mordekainen's private sanctum. I want an expanded space for her to put her shit.
Right. Okay.
Keyword's Handy Haversack, that's the name of it.
Oh yeah, the haversack.
I know D&D 5e.
Yeah, no, they got a lot of interesting things that break the game very easily. What was the name of that again? The first... I know it's a haversack, but what was the first name on it? So I can look it up.
Oh, Heward's Handy Haversack.
Heward.
H-E-W, I think it's A-R-D-S, keyword.
I'm looking in this pile of paper. Do I not have the actual? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There it is. 2,000 gold. She'll tell you 2,000 for the haversack. She'll tell you 500 for the wand. And then
What was Bar's tab?
5,000 for the immovable rod.
5,000?
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't going to pick up 5,000.
And he was trying to bargain before you chimed in. But you're trying to stack everything in on the deal? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I've got my 2 things. Bar's tab was 5,000. So, would I be entitled to an intimidation check / persuasion? Like, hey, fucker, you show up at my fight, Friday, you'll make some cash.
Yeah, make an intimidation then.
I will happily take a persuasion over my fucking perception and intimidate. Fuck yeah! It's the opposite roll exactly.
Kind of like.
Yes!
She kind of pulls back from this aggressive halfling and is like,
I'll make your money worth it.
Alright, calm down. So,
My cat's looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
6,500.
65 flat?
Yeah, 6,500 gold. Or
Perhaps do you run tab, sir?
650 plat.
No, I'll flat hand her 6,500 gold, like, straight up.
I know, just by chance. Does she run tab, sir?
No.
Okay.
Like, I have money and some change to run her down 6,500 flat.
There you go.
Uh,
Oh, man.
Gideon is rich, and he's finally finding a way to give back to those who have kept him sane.
Alright. So, yeah, you pay the 6,500 gold. Fizzer takes out his cursed bone piece that he has and starts pointing it at things. Nothing happens.
the orc's middle finger.
Yeah.
No, it's a powerful warrior's pointer finger. It's just very.
Alright, so are we doing anything else?
Actually, yes. This I know I have an object being enchanted, but would you possibly take this, and I'm going to hand over the small sheath? Could you get this enchanted to not necessarily a dimension as big as a bag of holding, but just a small one?
She looks at you like, what?
Could you make this sheath have somewhat infinite space in the sheath?
What do you plan on putting in there?
I'm going to look at Visor and point at his sword.
Hey! I can't stop smiling. Did you do something? She just shakes her head at him. Why is she shaking her head? This. I see. So, yeah, I could probably get that arranged for about 1,000 gold.
Alright. I am going to lead the sheath here with her.
Alright, she fills out some paperwork so that they know what kind of, enchantment you want on it, and she eventually tells the kobold, come here, let me see the length of this thing so we can measure, and she pulls out a tape measure and just starts measuring the length of it. And he's like, seriously, you didn't do this to me, did you? You would know when I would do something to you, trust me. Her eyes kind of glare at him, and he's like, okay, I believe you. And that smile on your face says otherwise. Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? Nah. Anyway, she gets the measurements, and you all have everything you're here for? Anything else?
I don't have anything unless Gideon would like to.
Is there anything for Gideon?
I mean, she didn't jump on my ass like she has the past couple of times I've been in there.
You just intimidated her and gave her a bunch of money.
Like, okay, so I know she didn't catch me on the thievery,
Yeah.
and I know she didn't catch Bar on the thievery if he did any at all,
Right.
because I rolled like a god.
Mm-hmm.
But if she's willing to maintain cordial relations outside of the intimidation, that's like, hey, fucker,
Yeah.
this is what me and my party want, and this is what I'm willing to front.
Yeah, she hasn't seen any real money from you yet, and now she has. She knows to treat you a little bit better.
Do I happen to
And-
see?
I'll even throw in an extra 25 gold for quote-unquote expediency and discretion. So all I need really is the tab.
All that was 6,500 with the immovable rod. But what other things are we talking about? Like the miscellaneous stuff? What are we talking about here, Gideon? Is there anything else you're buying? Gideon?
I mean, other than my purchases and big ol' fight with the, asshats who didn't show up and draw attraction by, number,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much okay other than being a little on guard with this lady. Because I know she thinks I did some shit.
Well, she knows
But
you'd been in the
that-
store and didn't show any money. Like, you didn't buy anything before. Now you're buying stuff, so her disposition's changed in that respect. But your intimidation helped as well.
And I will appropriately adjust my money pile to, compensate, I guess is the best word.
Mm-hmm.
But I also kind of feel like, this bitch just runs a shop. And yeah, I might have lifted some stuff, but here's some real money. You can mark that, lost item as a write-off, and you and I can deal with it later.
Well, she doesn't know, as far as you can tell. She has...
I don't want to say I'm buying my innocence, but I'm also buying my innocence.
Right. Alright, so I just want to know, are we doing anything else here?
6,500?
Yeah.
And does anyone else have something to add in?
No.
I'm good.
Freya? Visser? Ryder?
I mean, we're not there.
Yeah, they're not there, but yeah, you guys are pretty much done, right?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Alright, so scene zooms out. You guys make your way back to your base. And I guess Freya and Ryder and Rex and Shishay are maybe in the living room or living space. What would you guys be doing in that time after the conversation?
I'm just lost in my thoughts.
Where are
Going
you?
over what? I'm on the couch.
Okay, so you're in the living. Where's Ryder?
I would, I wanted to do something before we left, but I think I forgot. Come back to me.
Well, I can't come back to you because you're the only other person I need to place somewhere. Where are you?
That's true. Well, I'm in the living room, on the couch.
Alright, and Rex is probably near you somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy. I'll scoot over here a little bit. There he goes, Shishay. Perfect spot.
Okay, very well. So, yeah.
Actually, I think I wanted to talk to Shisha.
You wanted to talk to Shishay?
Yeah, Shisha, can we step outside for a little? I have a couple of things I would like to ask you.
Fine, let's get this over with. She starts leading you out. Well,
I've noticed you taken an interest into Rex, and I'm just kind of curious what that's about. I've seen.
she kind of turns her back towards you and just says, "It's nothing."
If you want to talk about anything at all, I'm all.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm fine.
I also have some worries.
Yeah, what are those?
Well, it's about Freya.
She's a strong person. I'm sure she'll be fine. What are your worries?
It might be stupid, but I've grown to really like, and I'd kind of like turn away for a second. I've grown to like her a lot.
She is a very likable person. What did you expect me to say?
I don't know. You seem like you know a lot about stuff. I don't know a lot about stuff like this.
If it's about love, I no longer know any of it. And she'll start.
Love? I don't know what you're talking. It blushes, turns away.
And she just stomps away, kind of leaving you. And she just kind of makes her way where she sees Floof over here playing in the snow. She just kind of kneels down and like builds a small little hill so that little Floof can like bop his head through it. And she's like, yeah, I just built that, but you go ahead and tear it down. She spends a little bit of time with Floof and thought, and then she makes her way back towards you if you're still hanging around.
Wait, angry? I wasn't angry.
No, she said she went away for a little while, and now she's coming back towards you if you are still around. Or do you leave before she...
Oh. Yeah, I would just sit over here in the snow.
There are things you need to clear up before you can go around liking anybody in any capacity. And one of those things is Rex. If you do not love him, then why do you feel so bound to help him?
I just feel like maybe... I don't know, it was a mistake trying to bring him back. Now he's, like, in this strange form that he's never, used before. He's never been like this, and now I feel bad that he's having to go through this. And I don't know what to do anymore.
Then leave it to me.
What is your what's the word I'm looking for? Why does Rex interest you? I just want to know. If you don't want to tell me, it's okay.
He reminds me of someone. That's all.
Alright. Thank you, Chishe. Sorry if I brought anything up that you didn't want to hear.
No, it's fine. Like the snow, this heart too may melt. And she walks away.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
You know, she makes her way.
When we finally kiss goodnight.
Alright, cut it out.
I'm singing Christmas music and it's the 26.
26.
So go to hell.
I am, and you're going with me. But Shishe walks back in, and everybody who was out makes their way back.
What time is it getting to be?
I'll let it be your choice between 4 to 7.
Mm,
7?
Oh, 7 p.m. was picked.
it's
There's
been
prob-
a really long day. Short day.
Was we gonna have that meeting tonight?
It was tomorrow.
Okay.
As far as I heard from out character stuff.
Okay.
I have hiccups, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Welcome back.
Yeah, so,
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
yeah, we're gonna have this in the archive, dude. Go ahead, make it louder.
I'm holding my breath, fuck off.
Alright.
I'm just like hugging Flu's leg, like, Flu, tell me what to do. Thank you. That helps me a lot.
He pecks at your head a little bit. Not enough to hurt you, just punk punk.
Here, have a ration. Don't bite my hand off. I'm small. Okay, you're big.
Alright. So, anything else we're resolving before everybody goes into a long rest?
Did you get my DMs?
Yeah, I see that. Oh, man.
Alright, so long as we're clear.
Alright, so we're buttering things up for the most part.
Obviously, in the case of non-human creatures, that would equivalent that in, whatever needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing.
Alright, just kind of remind me.
Bar Rider Freya. When you wake up, you will find your money pouches 200 gold heavier.
What?
And Invisor will find his face stuck with a smile. I want this shit go away.
Wait, it only lasts like a minute, I thought.
Yeah, and who's probably casting it at the door?
Saint Nicholas, aka Saint Gideon, has came by during Christmas Day because he's a day late and supplied you with money.
And I think this is where I need to close the session down, guys. As we get ready for another long rest, a possible meeting tomorrow, and a future Fight Pit arena match slated for next weekend.
Fuck yeah, no, I've got an asshole's asses to beat.
Yeah, we'll pick up on
And
that
I
next
have
week.
a thing to bring up.
Yep, Discord was evil, so we went a little late, but oh man, I don't know what's coming over
And I
me.
have a time to
A what? I'm stopping the session. Leave me alone. Alright, so with that, we'll catch you next week at 7 p.m. And catch us on Sunday at 12 p.m. If you guys want to say goodnight to Archives and whoever might be
Good
watching.
night.
Alright.
Good night.
Night, archives, and active viewers, and Bella, get the fuck off the 2 button.
Alright.